God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Fuck.
Sucker.
I, I, first of all, okay, to get down to the root of this, let me post a link. Um, to get to the root of this, I didn't want to stream at all today. I was like, today I will not stream. Today I will just chill out. And then I was on Twitter, and I still follow Homestucks, and I saw there was a Vast Error update, and I was like, oh, when was the last time that updated? I was like, I tried reading Vast Error on stream once. And I was like, it was pretty good, but like I never really finished it or thought of it ever again. Oh, like right now? Yeah. Well, because you're reading Vast Error. Yeah, you didn't hear Eldritch. This has been a big thing. There was a huge lead up to this. And by a huge lead up to
this.
There was a huge lead up to the stream. And by a huge lead up, I mean, when did I tweet that?
10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago? That's it?
13 now.
Oh, fuck. What the
13
fuck? What the fuck?
You got those likes in 10 minutes, though.
I got those likes in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was there. I was watching it go up.
Holy shit.
It was really funny.
Alright, so I tweeted, if I get 50 likes on this tweet, I'll read Vast Error.
That's 61.
As a joke. I got 61 for now. As a joke, I said that. Forgetting that I was followed by Homestuck people. Forgetting that I read a lot of Homestuck and I was followed by a lot of Homestucks. Yeah, I got Vast Errored. This is a Vast Error.
What we tweeted by.
Joining... Yeah, I got retweeted by a couple people who work on Vast Error. So that was a mistake. That tweet was a mistake. Now you may be wondering, Ryan, now? It was 13 minutes ago you tweeted that. Aren't you going to wait a day at least? No, because I think I'm going to watch Den-O with Nox later. So I wanted to do this now.
Do this now so I can watch
we're doing this now so I can watch Kamen Rider Den-O. Who just fucking texted me? I have Den-O to read. Vast Error! Vast Error is what I meant. Alright.
I laughed at him, so apparently I have to do this now.
Yeah, so Isu immediately went, haha, you get what you deserve. And I'm like, haha, you're gonna have to read it with me now. Because you said mean things on main. You said mean things on main.
That's what I do.
Now, if this is your first ever... LOL. Fuck you, City. If this is your first ever... If this isn't your first Homestuck stream, and this is your first non-Homestuck... No, wait. This is Isu, is what I'm trying to say.
Hi.
This is
Isu.
This is Isu. Is your sound suppression on?
Huh? Is it?
I don't know.
Oh, it is. Yeah,
okay.
Let me turn it off.
All right. I can tell whenever it cuts off, like, the first sentence. All right. This is Isu, in case you don't know. My best friend, Isu.
Mine's bestie. I don't read Homestuck.
Isu's my bestie. How much of Homestuck have you read?
I want to say like Act 5. When it started getting weird.
Only Act 5 or 2 Act 5?
2. I didn't start from fucking Act 5. Kidding me? I think they started introducing the other kids, and then I was like, I got confused as hell. So I dropped.
Oh, like Jane, Roxy, Jake, and Dirk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's X6. Yeah, that's
X6 then.
Yeah, that ain't even Act 5.
So.
Hold on.
I did try one time, I promise. There was an attempt made. Was it a good attempt? No, but like I tried.
I'm texting Nox. I said I've made a mistake, so we'll have to watch Den-O later. Yeah, Vast Error. All right, I'm gonna get the fucking comic up. Where is this thing, anyways? Vast Error. Here we go. So this is, thank you for the follow. That is Jibachu Lalutre. That was a good attempt.
If it wasn't.
Now Isu. Oh my god,
Yes.
another follow from Esclo.
The people are coming in.
Oh, don't follow me for Homestuck. Don't follow me for Homestuck. Oh
What
no.
you should follow him for
I just got a
is,
follow from D Phantom. That's
Oh my
another.
god, that
Oh
just
my god, it's my alt. It's my alt.
No, follow Ryan for us playing Mario Party and me getting extremely angry at him.
This is from the beginning of Vast Error. If you're following me for Vast Error or Homestuck, I'm so fucking sorry. What have I streamed recently? Mother 3. And Mario Party with Isu.
Bandori yesterday.
Oh, Bandori yesterday. If you were interested in Bang Dream Girls Band Party. Great. I'm getting it up. Dunkachino Phantom. Yeah, that's my alt. Oh my. Sorry, Hagabi's still up. I gotta hide that. Hagabi's still there. Alright, you know what? Hagabi can stay. Hagabi can stay for Vast Error. Hagabi will just be in the corner.
Sure,
Hagabi will be in the corner.
Ryan, I've been meaning to get into Kamen
Rider. Where should I start? Oh man, Isu, you want to take this one?
I'll take this one. I recommend, for starting, looking at any of the writers post like 2010, picking one that you seem interested in and diving in. They're all self-contained, so that's that. The ones before 2010, like 2000 to 2010, they're a bit tonally
nuts. They're insane. Everything from
they are insane.
2010 to now is your best bet. They're
also insane, but
don't watch Gaim. Do not watch Gaim.
They can watch Gaim if they want to. I don't recommend it, but
don't watch Gaim. Come on.
But yeah, it's pretty much just. I just like to watch all the openings and be like, I like that one. And
wasn't there one that was like a battle royale? That is Kamen Rider.
Ryuki.
The third one. Yeah, Ryuki.
That's Ryuki. That one's very popular. It's also officially subbed. So if you want to check that one out, that's also easy to get into. Oh my god, Moth. Vast error points.
Oh no. Vast error points? God damn it, Moth. You're banned from the stream. By the way, your voice kind of keeps glitching a little. I don't know if
does it?
I don't know if it's your internet or not.
Well, there's nothing I can really do about that.
That's true. I'm sharing the screen with you.
Oh. Alright. I've been disconnected. Give me a moment.
Oh no. Don't make me read this alone. Please.
What up? I see it now.
Please, God. Don't let me read this alone.
Wow, look at that guy.
Yeah, that's me.
That kind of looks like you.
It kind of does look like me. And that's... I don't even know
what to say about that.
I don't know who this dude is. Kind of looks like me, though. Yeah. It's cool. All right, I'm gonna read. You can help me with the dialogue once we get to it.
Of course.
I would have gotten a drink because we're gonna be reading a lot, but oh well. I mean, I will be reading a lot because I have to read whatever the fuck's written here. Anyways, here's Vast Error. We're not reading all of it today. We'll read some of it today. Don't worry, Ryan. You have this anime girl with you to keep you company. That's Hagami. That's my daughter. She's orange.
Weird thing to say.
She's orange, and I like her. That's not a weird thing to... You were talking about how that's not a weird thing to say. You know she's wonderful. She's your favorite.
I do. She is my favorite.
Yeah.
She's both of my favorites.
There you go. She's so orange.
She is so orange.
Will you read any more ever again? Yes. Vast Error did just update. That's the reason why I tweeted that. This young troll stands in his respite block. It just so happens that today, the 22nd bilunar perigee of the Dark Season's third blink, is the day of this indicated troll's larval awakening, also known as his wriggling day. A night that stands out in infamy among the rest of the litter, mainly due to the fact that it really does not need to exist. Though it was 8 solar sweeps ago he was given life, and also 8 sweeps ago he was given a name, he decides to let you think of an effortless insult in one of those plates that appear whenever you attempt to name someone, as is customary for this planet's usual birthing rituals. He can sense that the tips of your nubs are perspiring with anticipation at such an idea. Go on and get it over with. Enter name.
Yeah, I can read that.
It's written in it's written in the Elder Scrolls font, but upside down and reversed. Yes, this is most certainly the greatest jab in the history of all universes. This guy congratulates you on how original you are for coming up with an insult that even a Wriggler's pre-osmosis think pan can easily conjure in a matter of seconds. Alright, he's giving you one more chance not to ruin this, though he highly doubts the odds of said chance stand in his favor. Try again. What do you know? He was completely right. In fact, he was more than right. That was even worse than your original attempt. How is that even possible? Let's just move on to identifying his real name before you embarrass yourself any further. Is that a possum? I think there's a possum on the wall.
It's cute.
It is cute.
It also looks dead.
I think it is dead.
Oh, that's a shame.
Ryan, you might want to read it on the Vast Arrow website. Oh shit! Is this Fan Adventures I'm on right now? Hold on, I don't want to embarrass myself and show you guys my bookmarks. Easy, you can laugh. It is. I'm reading this on MSPFA. Hold on.
Good job.
I'll read it on the website. All right. Hold on. Begin adventure. Here we go. Hold on. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm sure it's better to read it on the actual fucking website. Ah, you saw my bookmarks! Damn it! Yes, I have a Homestuck folder.
I honestly didn't even look.
That's right. I usually have it zoomed in a little. I was like, why does this look so quiet? Yeah, that's the word.
That's the one, yeah.
I usually have it zoomed in because I'm blind. Here we go. Your name is Arkjek Vorat.
That's a great name.
That's a great name. As was previously mentioned, it's your wriggling day. It's not something you feel needs to be celebrated or that anyone else does for that matter. These arbitrary dates are nothing but depressing reminders of past mistakes. Always there to drive home the fact that no matter what, you have no option but to continue to live with the weight of your actions, sweep after sweep, with no recourse. Your planet's population isn't big on the concept. It's just not something to bring up in polite conversation. Unlike most trolls your age, or even trolls of an earlier age, you don't have many hobbies. Not every troll around can end up being some sort of prodigy, alright? Not to mention the few things that you are interested in aren't exactly considered productive means of time usage. You could even say that you're often quite lazy. Yeah. Mood, as the kids say. Mood. Remember when we used to say mood?
I just said kin.
You say kin.
I.
Also, pay
That's
attention.
untrue.
You could learn something about writing from this. Okay? I know you don't do a lot of, like free-form writing or spend a lot of your time writing or anything, so it might be a good idea to take notes.
That's for losers.
Isu writes some of the best fiction I've ever fucking read.
You don't read, idiot.
I do read your shit. Your shit's like the only shit I read.
That's the point. Just continue before you embarrass me.
I would feel bad about making you do this if it wasn't really funny. In the past, you enjoyed reading stories of masked vigilantes, Kamen Rider, and watching various forms of 2D fiction. Kamen Rider!
Yes.
The double anime. This used to lead to
That hasn't come out yet.
the bouts of artistically inclined scribbling, but you're not that interested in doing those things anymore for unspecified reasons. You also drink copious amounts of Mountain Dew Code Red. So copious, in fact, that you might be able to label it as an addiction. Drinking this stuff is not something you're proud of, but it gets the job done. You don't... Just pretend that's not a Diet Coke, alright?
Just pretend that, yeah.
Pretend that's not a Diet Coke that Easy just cracked open. You don't take much part in
With the boys.
With the boys. Open up a Dr. Diet Coke pepper.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
My brain is gone. You don't take much part in talking to your 11 other friends. 11? That's a lot of people to read, even though they constantly
It's
take,
a lot of people to
even though they constantly take part in pestering you on that new chat system. Scorp! Yeah, there really isn't much more to say about you. Your troll tag is animated humorist, and while your screen name and quirk are sort of really awkward now, you've left them alone. XDXD, they also manage to be hypocritical considering the fact that you're speaking in a rather serious tone most of the time. XDXD. Right now, you don't have anything you need to be doing. You should probably come up with something, though. You're already getting tired of just standing in this spot and blankly staring at the other side of the room. What will you do? Arcjek, pick up all of this trash on your floor. Are you referring to all the cans of Code Red? In that case, you're completely mistaken about them being trash. If there was such a thing as an objective measurement of quantifiable wrongness separated by levels, you'd be on the highest one of them all. You're wrong in every sense of the definition, of which there are many. You are wrong so many times. Well, you guessed the ones laying down there were just haphazardly tossed back as you finished them. The ones standing up are finished too, actually. However, you have intentionally left a couple of them marinating for a while near your desk. Oh no, this is me!
Wow,
Oh
man.
no!
Wow.
Oh no!
Get him.
Oh no, I'm this guy! Oh no! Oh fuck, I used to draw too, but now I don't. Oh no! What have I done?
Get him.
I also wear hoodies.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! In case some sort of hurried, caffeinated emergency presents itself. The balls of paper are actually trash,
Everyone's
though.
calling you Kinney in chat.
Oh no! Don't say that! The balls of paper are actually trash, though. Maybe you'll pick them up later if you feel like it. Maybe. I prefer them calling me Kinney to a furry. Arcjek, look at posters.
You can be both, it's fine.
Oh! I'd rather not be. There's a joke on this fucking stream that I hate most of all. That I'm a bunny furry. And just because just because I like anthropomorphic bunny women, it doesn't make me a furry.
Yeah. Okay, Discord username famous the bunny enjoyer.
I don't know that one. I don't know that one. Who's that? Who's that? Devin Chat? There's no devs. It's a fucking comic. You used to think that there were I'm saying words. You used to think that these two were some of the biggest badasses who have ever lived. Batman and Deadpool were your favorites back when you were younger. You haven't read any of their issues in a very long time, around 2 sweeps or so to be more specific. You always fantasized about how amazing it would be to have superpowers, or an especial array of technology as great as theirs. Ryan, if I had any motivation, I would draw your persona. It wouldn't be the first time. People have drawn me as a bunny, and I liked it. It was good, but anyway.
You want to keep digging that hole?
Yeah, actually, I think it's funny to dig the hole. In retrospect, it wasn't one of the most well-planned of aspirations. It could have never happened. It will never happen because this is real life, and that's not how things work in the real world, which harbors real life. Although, as you gaze at their tightly suited splendor, you can't help but once again wonder what things would be like if you had, say, the power to always miraculously survive, even in the most brutal of murder scenarios. Or if you could fly. But that's all in the past now. Why would you still keep these up? You have no clue. Arcjek, stack up Code Red cans and plow through them like a skeleton. Skull Titan. That's good. Yeah. Roar. Isu, I'm gonna make you a deal.
Yes.
If you help me read through all of this, not tonight.
Of course.
If you help me read through all of this, I will read Paranatural with you from the beginning on stream.
Wow! Yes, go!
Not going to happen!
That's my favorite webcomic, everyone.
It's Isu's favorite webcomic is
Paranatural Rules.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, gets.
There you go.
Yes.
That's Isu's favorite webcomic is Paranatural.
It is. I've been reading it for a long time.
Not gonna happen. You can't believe you even thought about that, despite how quote-unquote fun it may dubiously end up being. You can't afford to be silly right now. Meandering around your block and looking at all your old junk while sulking is much more important than your own entertainment. Arcjek overdramatically turn and glare at the picture on your dartboard. That's a good face.
I love that face.
Oh, what was that? Okay, to tell. You slowly turn your head around in order to look at the appalling box printed on your dartboard. Where what is that? I can't even tell. I can't even tell. Where can you even begin with this abhorrent monstrosity some would dare to call food? That's a large exaggeration away from the truth. A detestably enormous miscalculation on their part. Vast, even. Usually,
Wow.
that was me when I tweeted that. Usually, food tends to be the least of your worries. Your species has an affinity for sustaining themselves on various mishmashes of carbo-loaded artificiality. But if you ever again tried to process something like pizza and treatza, there would be vomit on the ground. It would be plain incomprehensible just how much vomit would come to exist on your floor. You would barf out every last organ you have sitting inside you. You're getting tired of looking at that picture on the dartboard. It's not tired of looking at you, though. It never is. You're just going to have to. Show it who runs things around here. Nice shot.
Woohoo!
Wait a minute. I just said nice shot. God damn it. That was...
Ha!
Big shot.
Now's your
Big
chance.
shot. Now's your chance. Now's your chance. Now's your chance.
Now's your chance.
Big shot.
Okay.
I'm actually going to turn on display capture instead because I just noticed there's flashing because it's a window. So 1 second, everyone. Capture cursor off. Okay, we're good. You have effectively shown it who runs things around here. It should know better than to try to challenge you, but you are aware that it'll be always stay pinned there, staring at you, awaiting the next battle, prepared time and time again, certain of its defeat but triumphant and persistent enough that it thinks it'll get past you without so much as one more dart in its ugly mug. In a way, you feel as if it's always has some form of victory over you, each time you two duel. A shallow yet painful victory. It holds the pleasure of having already beaten you, but it is too modest to let you know. Not that you actually took the time to throw anything. That was all in your imagination. Arcjek, look at the book at top of your thermal hull. This seems like the kind of character that Isu would, like, get overly attached to.
Shut up. That's not gonna happen.
It does, though. It's really nothing worth looking at. There's no need to go back there. Something happen. Plink. And just what could that be? Whatever it is, it's to almost turned off your inner monologue. Can you believe the nerve of some trolls around here? I mean, seriously, what is up with the society? They think they can do whatever they... Okay, monologue restored. You can go investigate. Monologuing! Arcjek, investigate Plink. Is this who I think it is? This might be the character that you might get invested in.
Oh, God.
No! It's not who I think it is. There's a character in this that I know you'll be like, that's my favorite. After a thorough and intricate peek at the scene, you've come to the conclusion that the Plink very much means death. Arcjek scream. Ah! Arcjek, get up and hide under your desk. Arcjek, get interrupted from hiding. Oh, good. Isu gets to talk soon. Oh, so close. Phase 1, screaming and running around anxiously, was complete. It is the only logical start to any brilliant plan. Phase 2, the final phase, was going to be hiding for several hours and pretending to be dead. This is an act you can put on quite effectively, but it's not really needed at this point. You're already feeling dead enough without giving in to the whims of zany, spur-of-the-moment ideas. Plus, it appears that one of your pesky chat fodder buddies have been patiently lying in wait for a response you were elated to not have to give. Now, not that there's anything forcing you to respond to the message, but as we've seen, things only get worse when you keep to your own devices. You're just that lucky. Given that your untimely demise is now imminent, you suppose it wouldn't hurt to have someone share your final moments with, would it? Even if it has to be this windbag. I just realized I think he's so afraid of this thing because his Lucis was a possum. And Possum used to just play dead for hours and hours and hours. I think this dude's just a possum.
Maybe so.
ArcJack, examine computer. Now, we have no idea who these characters... What is that fucking desktop?
It says help me on it.
It does. We have no idea who these characters are. Or their personalities, so this will be fun.
It will be fun.
Before you answer, look at all those names. Wow, they're in the Homestuck colors.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
What the fuck? Dude, they're in the Homestuck colors.
Oh god, that's a Homestuck reference.
That's a Homestuck. Yo.
Yo.
Are the devs still in chat? Did you guys put a Homestuck reference in this? Hold on, I gotta get a drink.
Crazy.
Devs, respond. Did you put a Homestuck reference in this shit? I like both of those responses. No, I don't know what that is. By Sestro. Alright, hold on.
Well, I'm gonna eat this cookie. Anyone want some? Anyone want some cookie? No? Okay.
Who the fuck is Vriska? I'll fucking kill you. I want some cookie. What?
I offered chat some cookie.
Oh! I'm like, what? I just come back from a drink and Brett wants a cookie. Hi, Brett. Brett, I don't know if you saw my folly of man, also known as my tweet, but I made a mistake because I forgot that the...
See, when you talk like that and you say folly of man, I'm like, oh yeah, he did read Homestuck.
What does that mean?
Just the way you talk sometimes.
I'm sorry for knowing a lot of words. It has nothing to do with Homestuck.
No, chat, do you agree?
No, I just know a lot of words.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with Homestuck.
I believe you.
Why did you make it only 50? Because because I didn't think the fucking vast error people were watching, okay? I thought it had been long enough since I fucking even streamed Homestuck that they had long unfollowed me or, like, muted me for talking about Precure every 2 fucking seconds. That's true. I know that they, like, monitor the tags as well. I followed you for years. I'm so sorry.
You should be. You have to see him on his timeline every day.
It's just fucking Kamen Rider and well, it's less Kamen Rider. I have a place to put all that now. But, like, the Pretty Cure's still there. Oh, my God. Guy who has only read Homestuck reading his second webcomic. That's me. Well, there's so many people here. Yeah, Moonkid, I fucked up. You don't monitor tags anymore? Oh, shit. So this was just something you saw then. Oh my goodness. This is gonna give me so much Homestuck vibes. Alright, I'm gonna read now. Before you answer, you take a short moment to move the junk off your desk. Grab your keyboard and examine your computer. You have spent many lifeless hours sitting here and doing absolutely nothing. Jesus Christ. It's actually pretty great. Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop saying things that sound like me. Until things start happening, then it's not. Oh, no! Much like the rest of your spaces, your desktop has various old pictures and files scattered everywhere. What? You make sure to cover the screen so you don't even have to see them. Your virtual hive keeping is further impeded by the fact that over sweeps of careless browsing the web, You've accumulated quite the number of nasty viruses. That doesn't apply.
Get a vest.
That doesn't apply. I have a vest. You get fake advertisements for products you didn't win on nearly constant basis. The Scorp chat client is open. Truth be told, the thing is laden with its fair share of complicated strings, broken code walls, and completely whack update schedule that doesn't seem to affect anything one way or the other. Also, NFTs. The main draw lies in the fact that despite being clunky at best, it is remarkably customizable. For starters, it allows variations on online status, cloying, fraustrate, calcitrant, and incognizable are the 4 regular settings, but there's a sizable array of more esoteric emotion-like displays, if one were so inclined. Scorp users can also decorate the program with various alliterative themes relating to various hobbies and interests, from the trivial to obscure. Anything you could possibly think of is there somewhere, even the ones who arguably shouldn't exist in the first place. Yeah, see, Isu and I, it's like when Isu and I talk about Link Joker in our fucking statuses. You, however, keep the built-in, that's a Card Fight Vanguard joke on the Homestuck stream. We had one in the Deltarune stream that got 30k views on YouTube. Why not put one in the fucking Vast Error stream?
What?
Psycholia. You, however, keep the built-in system.
You're always the one who initiates it, too.
I have a lot of thoughts about Card Fight Vanguard. Keep the built-in systematic stock theme, because there's idiotic bells and whistles do nothing for you. You are set to calcitrant at all times, which effectively mutes all notifications. Oh, fuck!
Oh,
That's
God.
me!
That one is also me.
You refuse to be subjected to the unruly din of a ping with every single message. Your system also delivers a blunt, yo! Nice. Professional and automatic note to any of all parties who attempt to contact you. Though, as always, that doesn't deter this one from chatting it up with you, or any of the others for that matter. This is a good enough time to give in, since it may very well be your last chance to walk away from a social interaction on the right foot. Only it won't be. Arcjack, answer troll. I think you might be kidding Arcjack a little. Yeah. Who spent the
Wow!
Who spent the 1 trillion peepus? That's true. I'm reading Homestuck and no one even had to spend the points. Alright, this is better than Homestuck though. Alright, here we go.
Open the Scorp block.
Vast Error is over 10 years old. That's true? Wow. Jeez, congratulations, guys. Still working on it. See, I like Vast Error because I can actually get in contact with the people who make it, unlike Homestuck. I can't just hit up Hussy and be like, why the fuck did you do that? Just in general.
Guess it should be me.
Alright. Who do you want to read? Do you want to be Arcjack? I know you want to be Arcjack.
I guess I will be Arctic if you insist. You just don't want to kin, you
I know
idiot.
you want to be. No, you like him and I like him, but you could be him.
I literally haven't said anything about liking him.
Mm-hmm.
What is your problem?
Such an Isu character.
Literally is. Alright, fine, whatever.
Kin fighting.
I'm not. The last thing I'm gonna do is kin a troll. That's a death sentence, okay?
By the way, for anyone new in chat, Isu is they, them.
That is me.
Just informing. And my best friend.
Oh, you're my bestie too.
Aw, besties. Besties.
Besties. I hate him. Hi, start, bitch.
Alright. Windless Artificer. How do you say it? Windless Artificer, WA, has begun trolling animated humorist AH. Hey.
Animated humorist isn't here. He isn't. He's gone, and it says to not bother him right by his name. The red dot, whatchamacallit. You know the one? Of course you do. You message him anyway. What is wrong with you?
The what, Kenny? Sorry. Who's gonna voice the Komeda Kenny? I'm sorry? Is that a dragon romper?
Yeah, good Tumblr joke from like 10 years
Is
ago. I
that
hate
a
it.
is that a Tumblr joke? No, it was
Yeah, because everyone used
Dangan.
to call Danganronpas by the other like wrong names.
Oh, was that a thing? I didn't know.
Yeah, that was a thing. Yeah.
Man, I know you're there. You like literally never go anywhere at all, ever. Psst, psst. Gonna run out of breath psting you. Psst. There I go. Come on. I got a real important question for you. You can't just do me like this.
I'm not voicing the XDs.
That's fine.
Pretty sure not. I can. I'm pretty sure I not only can do that to you, but almost always do that to you.
Oh, good. There you are. I was starting to get as sad as you normally sound. Woof.
Wait.
Why?
Woof.
Why did they woof?
Woof.
Is this. Oh, somebody said he was a dog boy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, no.
I think my text will continue to speak for itself here. Do me a favor and imagine an absurdly dragged out and coarse voice for the situation. That voice will be me.
Alright.
Imagine that same voice over my words. As soon as you're done with that, imagine that this very same rasp is much less streamlined, and that my stress center is but a single hearty throb away from blowing off in your general direction, promptly thwapping your face with a load of general common sense as this next sentence runs through your blank canvas of a mind. Ahem. Leave me alone, I'm about to die, and I don't want my final memories to be of your short-spoken, minimalist, long... whatever the hell that says.
Detritus, I think.
Yeah, that, whatever.
I realized that I actually don't have to share my screen with you. You could literally just load up this page if you didn't feel like just like me
Yeah, but I like
scrolling it. Okay. Okay, but what about my important question? Because I mean, it's really important.
It still falls in line with short-spoken, minimalist, lung detritus. Because a little phlegm and a phlegm? Phlegm.
Phlegm.
And a rugged cough to go with it? Who knows, with you there are always infinite possibilities to explore. Which is to say, they are sparingly few, and you're as one-dimensional as they come. Take a lesson in character before you decide to say anything that's supposedly important to the big things you're playing up.
Yeah, alright, Drama Squirt. That's great and all. But Arctic, listen.
What?
Listen.
What?
Listen.
What?
That's just me and Ease. Me and UK need an extra player in our game. You should play with us.
That wasn't a question, that was a statement. Also, what game?
Oh no. Anthropopor.
Anthropor.
Oh, you guys kept the Homestuck quirks in here, huh? Anthropor I thought that was municipality, but
I think it is. Municipality.
unless it's missing, it would be missing an I though.
Oh, I guess so. Whatever.
Anthropor municipality. What other game would I be talking about? I'm just gonna say Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon. The political mess of. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not gonna join you, and also I don't care about you wasting your time because I'm focusing my time and my worries on my life and how it is about to be tragically cut short. By the way, the only, and I do mean only, the reason I even thought to give you anywhere near this long of a response instead of a curt howdy fuck off is because I need someone to bear witness to this.
Like
Oh, it is Toontown.
Eddie in chat just said, "Oh hey, that's a typo there. Thanks guys, I'll go fix it."
It's Toontown.
Oh, it's Toontown. Okay.
Anthropomorphic municipality.
Oh, I see. Toontown. Okay.
I love Toontown.
Toontown's great. I used to play
That's
Toontown.
fantastic.
I used to play Toontown when it was originally back in like 2006.
Yeah, so did I.
Long time ago. See, the stream
But,
is so useful. Yeah. Sure. Something never said about my stream ever. Oh, are you serious?
I would say I'm dead serious, but I'd be way too right for my own good.
I thought you were just being your usual over-the-top self. The typical pain and suffering, you know. But if you're actually totally honest, serious, you should tell me what's going on. I may live in the dark, but that doesn't mean I like being left in it. Woof.
Woof. I don't even know. There was a foreboding death-cloaked figure who threw a sediment nugget at my window. I saw them for the span of a nanoblink, and they were gone. I was trying to be professional and hide under my desk, and then you decided to be the obtuse disturber that you are. Part of my splattered life pigment is going to be on your hands now, and I swear, if the adhesive coated when that happens, it's going to spontaneously turn acidic.
Isn't this better than reading Nekopara?
Please don't bring that up.
Well, if I don't hear from you again soon, I'll go ahead and assume you're dead. And I'll be sure to come by and collect your body if it's still there. Make something nice out of it. No guarantees, though. If whoever's chasing you wants something with your corpse, I can't really help you.
Perfect. That's the most perfect thing you have ever said to me. Do me a favor, though. I know for a fact that it's not P.O. P.O. P.O.
Must be a person.
So if I do disappear into obscurity, tell her that the mutilation... I'm
Mutilation.
going to try that sentence again. I know for a fact that it's not P.O. So if I do disappear into obscurity, tell me the mutilation fairy finally granted her long-awaited wish. Anyway, I'm leaving you now regardless. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Boys' night. Sure.
Boys' night.
Boys' night. Sure, but one more thing. Well, one more thing, Columbo image. Real fast. Do you have any glue?
No, and if you ever knocked off the rolling around in it, you might actually get to keep some on hand.
Damn. Arctic. Check the window again, just to be sure. Hi, Ryan. I tabbed out after redeeming my vast error points for work. Now I'm on break, and I was hoping to come back to see that you mysteriously died under complicated circumstances. But you really are committing to this now. I wish you would.
Wow.
Thanks, Moth. This goes against your better instincts, but curiosity is simply maddening. Besides, balling up under your desk just won't be satisfying if there are no threatening parties there to bear witness to your outstanding hiding prowess. Still, the Plinkster couldn't. Oh, Mr. Plinkett. Oh, you frauds.
Sounds like a Lego character.
Oh, the Plinkster.
I'm thinking of the Brickster.
The Brickster. The Plinkster couldn't have just disappeared like that, right? There is no one there.
Oh my god.
No, that's not right. That can't be right. Disappearing like they did isn't feasible. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, I know what the new comics look like, the new pages, and the art has definitely improved. It still looks really nice here, but it looks real nice. Where are you? Come out wherever you are. Ollie, get in plain sight. You don't care if they're here with the intent to maim or conduct some sort of sediment-based assassination attempt anymore. You just want to know what's going on. You just want... Well, to... No. Why?
Oh my god, he's dead.
Mud boy. Mud boy!
Mud boy in the garbage.
Mud boy! Fast error. We did it.
We've done it.
We
Holy
beat it.
shit.
Here we go. Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from now, thus much let me avow. You are not wrong, who deem that my days have been in a dream. Yet if hope has flown away in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, it is therefore the less gone. All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. Does it matter? The world turns, slow yet infinite. Time runs along in tandem, though it never seems to bring anything concrete with its consistent aging process. Day by day, night by night, moments replay and blur in your mind. Banshees wail in the distance, expressing their distress at the ill-intent midnight drags with its inevitable presence. Black and white moons illuminate the torment seared into their hearts and minds. Fate seems to linger, regardless of significance or happenstance. It wasn't always like this, but part of you wishes that it was. This way, the burden would be much easier to bear, and yet a different part of you begs on hands and knees for the old life you once knew, the one you can still feel lurking at the edges. You're not sure if you yearn for it because you want to relive the moments you've lost, or if you simply wish for causality to stop breathing down your neck. But wishes don't solve problems, and hoping for them only makes the dilemma more prevalent. Change seldom comes to you. Perhaps this will be an evening when you finally gather the motivation to take a step forward and seize the adjustments you've been longing for. A lone thought nestles itself in your mind like a string connecting your life to the monotony it shares with the world surrounding you. You have a feeling that change is never going to come. Arcjack Wallow. It's got a text message. Alright. Sigh. You're not getting up anytime soon. Not after that. Perhaps it's best we move along. Be the blue guy. Oh? Unfortunately, it seems like this young man is busy at the moment.
Damn, get it, dog boy.
Not to worry, you see. Clown. We aren't allowed to be the blue guy just yet. In fact, it's actually time for us to be this purple girl. Bailing out is not an option. You've already impeded on this troll's parade ground, and now you're stuck here with her. More than you would be if you had placed in a 1,000-sweep chokehold. Just bring it, you chuckle fucker. Oh my god. She's so angry. Enter name? That's one real fucking gag you've got going on. You must have a very active imagination. Better knock that off before your Nelson's so full you won't know if your body is contorted into salted twisty bread or if your limbs have become this unattached. Girls who are mean hours. Oh, people like her. People like her. Your name is Taz. Just Taz. I've heard of this one, actually. Is that fucking...
It was me, Austin.
It was me, Austin. It's Vince McMahon.
It was me. Oh.
Vince McMahon troll.
What's a name like an Invader Zim character?
Oh, son of a bitch. It was me, Austin. Oh my god. Of course, you do have a longer and more conventional name as per your planet's time-honored 6-letter tradition. You just simply refuse to use it for the very justified reason it fucking sucks. Luckily for you, nicknames are rather common occurrence, given the way that the nursery accoutrement golems dropped a couch, a coochie.
What the hell are we talking about?
Dropped you in the denomination loge to piece together a personal moniker before you have fully developed motor skills. Predictably, a good portion of the resulting designations end up being nothing more than just unintelligible, jumbled letters with no meaning, which suits you just fine, as it is let you coast along with your name of choice over the sweeps with nary a raised eyebrow. Your religious allegiance lies with the Mirthomaniacs. Mirthomaniacs, a specific breed of roughhousing wrestler-esque personas that wish to further their idea. Oh my god, guys. This game this is just like Persona 5. They wish to further their ideology of righteous judgment against those who perpetuate the corruption running amok in the fabric of society. This is nothing but a duplicitous way of promoting their perverse, choreographed infighting grudge matches in order to decide who truly deserves a spot at the top of the ladder, with the blessings of the two above. Ooh, yeah, the top of the ladder, cream of the crop, macho man. You're more inclined to think of these matches as nothing more than a way to keep the bias-fueled grievance slaughtering out of the public eye, but it isn't your place to say what's wrong and what's right. It is what it is. Everyone's got a price. You haven't made a persona of your own yet, nor do you intend to. You're not about to sacrifice your selfhood for a goofy chant and some tight spandex, even if you're meant to admire those who have done so. Despite this, you still hold a rather important position in the creed due to your inherited intimidation chuckle voodoo that is almost always active. You are also the disgruntled owner of an ever-increasing collection of rustic torture weaponry, most of which you've won as trophies. You spend a significant amount of time trying to figure out how they function in combat, so you can take your opponents out as quickly as possible. You have an unsteady relationship with the majority of your childhood friend group, which you more or less keep in contact with, the exception being one and only person who can somehow magically pacify your seething disposition. Your troll tag is pernicious overkill, and you speak in a manner that is, oh no, way too abrasive for your own good. What will you do? Taz, pet the rock. Can't you see? He's sleeping? You can't just do something like that to the brains behind your tag team duo. You refuse. He deserves his rest. You may
Let
not have a.
him sleep.
That's,
Let him sleep.
that's my favorite character.
This is such a you character.
No, The Rock. I meant
Okay,
the.
fair enough.
I
That's
meant.
also
I
you
meant.
character.
I meant The Rock.
I also think this is a you character though.
It is a little. The face paint is confusing me because I keep thinking it's a smile, and then I look closer and it's not a smile. Cassie. Welcome to Vast Error. All right. You may not have a problem with disturbing people in most situations if circumstances calls for it, but The Rock is special. Holy shit, his name is The Rock?
Oh my god, The
Of
Rock.
course it is. Of course it is. He's been with you for a long time, and you will always treat him with the utmost respect. Taz, admire a poster of Hulk Hogan. Cassie says, you have so many viewers. You have so many more viewers when you're a Homestuck. Yeah. The man himself. Starting from the bottom, Terrence Bollea was eventually tossed into a resin-grade torture fort key match, following a disagreement with his hero and recently instated Fort Master, the champion of Ruthless Expeditionary Knockout Tournament, over the worthless nature of his facial hair. Several gruesome hours later, he was able to murder his powerful assailant and take the key from his neck, emerging victorious and taking the Fort Master title for himself. All of this without activating his follower Chuckle Voodoo, not even for a second. A previously unseen display of martial prowess, and one that has never been replicated since. After he was baptized with the blood of his former high brother, he gave himself the name Hulk Hogan and got started on his rather ambitious quest to personally meet his makers. This story is common knowledge within the Mirthematic ranks. You know it, and everybody else knows it too, because the Hulkster goes on and on about Hulkamania. He's inspired every night in this talk show. You can actually hear it blaring from your TV downstairs right now, as tuning into the channel is mandatory. The guy has single handedly overtaken the creed on ego and blind devotion alone. Not even his sacrilegious team up with those harbingers from a rival faith did anything to shake off the spell he seems to have cast on his fan base. And let's not even get started on the whole helping usher in a wave of demons from the horrorcore dimension thing. As much as you can respect his tenacity, one day you might just have to kill him for all of this. Taz, examine weapon.
I think she can do what she wants.
I think she's been let. I think she's been let. I think we should let her do it.
Yeah, I think we should let her do it
All
too.
right, I gotta hop out. Don't die, Ryan. Don't forget to change the points name. Okay, I will try.
I'll mind you.
What's the new points name? The new points name is
It was Fast Error
Fast
points.
Error Points.
What a shock.
So, Cassie, I don't know if you saw, but what started all this was I tweeted, if I get 50 likes on this tweet, I will read Vast Error. And I got like 60 likes within 10 minutes. So, here we are. This is where you keep all of your options for taking down opponents. This collection of tools is made for bodily destruction and generalized murder fests, includes, but is not limited to, 1 longball mace, your preferred weapon, 1 mouth gasher, 1 pair of skin-piercing handcuffs, 1 row of needlepoint gags, 1 torture fork belt, sans the actual torture fork, 1 palm decimator, and the most, I know, and the most potent
Sorry.
device of them all. I wasn't gonna do it, but congratulations, Issa, you did it. You did it. A sans joke. The first one ever. 1 Ferocity Weaver. This one holds a special memories for you. All of this and more in a single easy-to-reach compartment. And at some point, you've made it even easier to reach by breaking the glass, which your fist intent instead of opening the door. Your younger self was quite the practical visionary. I was going to ask about that. Taz, use the Ferocity Weaver. Oh, it's those clappy hands?
Oh
It's
yes.
clappy hands? Oh, fuck, it's clappy
Yes.
hands. I know these. Bap, 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 bap. Pippity boppity, pippity boppity. You got a little out of hand with the ferocity weaver.
Out of
Taz,
hand.
check damage.
Out of hand. Ah.
Hand?
Ah.
This isn't the first time something like this has happened. You have a rather nasty habit of making the same mistakes over and over again against your better judgment. It's kind of your thing. It appears someone from the fodder is trying to message you. Weren't you set to incognizable? You're supposed to not receive messages at all with that setting turned on. Ugh. It's not like this thing has ever performed its supposed function. And knowing who's talking, he'd probably found a way to bypass those settings regardless, even if they worked as intended. This guy is one of the better ones. You like him. Taz, answer troll. Alright. Again, we have. Oh, look, some characters to come.
Oh my god, there's several of them.
There's several of them.
It's crazy how there's several of them.
Mm hmm. Oh no.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. It's up to you, bud.
Let me look at this quickly. I like Taz a lot, but I worry that I'm gonna give it the same voice I gave the last guy.
Give this guy the rearranger voice.
I don't remember what voice I gave.
Hey, bastards!
I'm doing that. I'm doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Hey, what's poppin', Clown Bounce? Let's get yourself tightened up and your jiggles back to the. Wow. There's a lot going on
There's a
here.
lot going on here.
I'm trying to read this as I go. Best get yourself tightened up and your jiggles packed this fucking in, because
Fuck
shit, you
in.
I got the light to ignite one hell of a fire inside your brain matter. Ready to start going off when you start getting down.
God, who is this fucker?
This guy's
Who is
incredible.
this fucker?
This guy is nuts.
Do you really think that it's acceptable to just message me whenever you want? I think it's clear I had my program on this setting precisely so you cannot do that. And yet you still did. You're lucky I was here to even see this. I was just about to take care of something important. I wanted to be able to get back to you for a while. What would you have done with yourself then?
Cool. So you done now?
What? No, I'm not done. Why don't you just fucking wait? You can plainly see that I'm not seal. Good. Cut it in.
Seal.
Cut it in.
Put it in.
See that I'm not done. You interrupted me when I did not want or expect to be disturbed. So you're going to deal with the consequences.
Okay, so you're done now, and I'm just gonna keep talking because it's my turn.
God fucking. Alright, I guess.
So I finally completed my work here. Sweeps and sweeps, decoding and encrypting and searching for funny little rocks gave me some goddamn reassurance that this is actually was a big league choice of action. Also, no offense to rocks, by the way. Tell the little man what it is from me.
Okay. What the fuck? It literally says I-E-O.
Nah, see, you're still in the grand scope of all the pictures I'm tossing in your direction. Looks like I'm just slamming pics and rubbing them all over and smearing my good name so you can get the pics, but you're just standing there all cold-faced, big-breasted, big boobies. Let's go. You gotta let me work here, bitch. Connie.
Booba.
Booba, you know, a little bit.
Booba. This is the picture that I'd like to see is the one that shows me what the actual shit you're talking about. Are these ones, what are the ages of these guys, by the way? I don't actually know. These ones, I'm asking chat. Oh, it's
Oh,
this,
dear Lord.
it's
Look
this
at this guy.
fucker. It's this fucker.
Why he dressed like Kyo Yakuza from Kamen
Don't
X8?
say that. You're right.
I mean, this came first now that I think about it, so.
Before Kamen Rider X-Aid.
Yeah, because you said it's 10 years old?
Oh my god.
X8's only 5.
Forze was on.
Oh.
Oh my god, this
Open
started
that
when
log.
Forze was on. We base all time off of what season of Kamen Rider was on.
1920.
Okay, they're 18 to 20. Okay, all right.
I feel bad making booba jokes.
Yeah, right. I know.
Alright. Talking up the fact that I put the pieces of the rigorous underground hell machine together and got clued into the matrix of eye openers through. Well, let me just call my man here an informant. I know him from way back when. Sourced me into my being, pretty much. And now he sourced me one more time for good measure, and he said this was my last tip off. Hint was that this place was rotten, and he said in a narratively tone of serious business, so he's not playing any games. But we are.
Every single thing that you are saying still just sounds like a bunch of pointless claptrap, which I don't want to hear. And I don't really think that I care, anyways. But I'll give you, like, one more go at properly explaining why you are trying to hard sell me on this.
Got all this figured out. But I need you to pair up with high fructose for this. Because, to be honest, you're getting dragged in, whether you're in or you're out.
You better not be talking about who I think you're talking about.
Damn straight, I'm talking about the Arkman. Please do me a solid rep and get over yourself so we can get these balls moving fast, because soon we are on the clock.
No, never. Not gonna happen. Taz, set online status to cloying. That Hulk in the background.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh well, the floodgates were pretty much open already. This program is so unbelievably shitty, your status wasn't making much of a difference. Might as well leave yourself officially open to the rest of the crowd if they feel like going a little wild. Your Scorp theme is Hogan's Heroes. You really wish you could scrub all those befouled watermarks off and replace them with somebody who's not a pious, ego-gargling sellout. Speaking of, Taz, go downstairs. Taz, examine bar. Oh no, it's Fago. On the counter, you notice 2 unopened bottles of pinfall fuel, an Ambrosian meat slab, cooked just the way you like it, raw. So, not cooked? You can't settle in for a nice meal right now, though. You have an appointment. The appointment consists of laying a mental smackdown in the general direction of a loudly televised, obnoxious in-group heresy. There you are. Taz, deploy smackdown. Oh god, that's terrifying.
I don't like that in the slightest.
Pasta, it's fucking from Pasta Mania. God damn it. Look at you, you filthy, degenerate piece of mat scum. You sold yourself out for the price of absolutely nothing, like some sort of leftover rotten food implement at the discount bin with misguided delusions of grandeur. Disgusting. This little trend you started of others mindlessly treading at your heels is an unctuous? I guess that's unctuous. Unctuous as the al dente grain worms you shoved down the open maw of the gullible masses. Good text message. Thank you for the text messages. You will fall, if not by the righteous hands of the 2 above. Then you will personally relay a clean finish to the slate of this world and the next, as far as your autocratic career is concerned. The go-away heat just keeps getting hotter for you. Taz, admire championship prizes. Oh, good lord, what is that?
I don't know, but I think it's great.
This belt is among the first of many you've taken home with you. In the 2 sweet time period since your professional bouts began, you have to begrudgingly acknowledge your status as a crowd pleaser. Most of your belts, outside of those won for various key matches and scramble royales, are awards for high performance and outstanding technique. As the current fort raiser, you were expected to take your victim's borderline unrecognizable remains to your hive for display purposes. You don't know the first fucking thing about taxidermy, though, so you decided to reconstruct and solidify his corpse with concrete instead.
That's talent.
And then she threw him into the Bay Harbor with her friend Jimmy Gabagool. Sunk to the bottom of the Hudson River. You do have a friend who's reasonably knowledgeable on the subject, but you're not exactly a fan of asking for help on best of days. You'd like to think you manage pretty good job regardless. Well, it appears that you have a problem now. Investigate Sri.
Yeah, investigate it, man.
I will. I will investigate it. Oh my god.
Oh my god, big boy.
Sri. What? Oh. Oh, you motherfucker. Your custodian really has the entire dynamic of your relationship ass backwards. She likes to think of herself as a semi-aquatic queen of your hive yourself.
Semi-aquatic egg-laying mammal of action.
I knew you were gonna say that.
How did you know?
Because fucking I see semi-aquatic and I think of Phineas and Ferb. Also the entire planet while she's at it. Everything is her property, including the next match pick you had been stowing away in the fort for later, whenever duty called for the next mandated sacrifice. Poor sucker.
Oh my god, that bitch dead.
Yeah. You can't help but feel sorry for that he wound up down there, and also here in general with you. At least he looks a lot better than what would have happened once you got your hands on him in the middle of a fighting ring. His carcass didn't even land in the black depths. I'm glad that he's down there and we're up here. Whoa.
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 Wasn't always this way. Many centenalia ago, your planet used to boast a caste of aristocrats whose duties included looking after the state of oceans. What? I thought you were laughing because you wanted to say aristocats.
No.
I wanted to say aristocats.
Because everybody wants to
Be a cat.
Because
Cat's the only cat that knows where it's at. It's a great movie. During the Renaissance, however, these lineages were all but exterminated viciously and without warning by a self-proclaimed tyrant who wished to seize the throne and rule with an iron fist. As the only one of his kind, Cassie.
Oh.
Holy shit. Snowchetzer is the winner of the Cassie gift sub.
Woohoo!
Nowadays, the remnants of the old sea hierarchy amount to barely 0.1% of the world's population. And that figure is dwindling as is due to the general environmental collapse.
Oh no.
Oh no, just like real life. Most bodies of waters have only further degraded with the passage of time, your whole species eventually gaining an instilled aversion to any and all forms of it. There was a lawless period in the history of your planet where all matter of refuse, ranging from regular garbage to toxic waste and chemical mixtures, were unceremoniously dumped into the sea in the name of progress, using it as some sort of dross receptacle. As a result, you have to force your Lucis to stay away from her natural habitat. And with no way to keep her mind from the call of the wild, she's become horribly stir-crazy. Better this than the alternative. This cocktail of hazardous substances has mutated harmless sea creatures into monstrous, cannibalistic carnivores that feast on the flesh of their own. Unholy beasts with extra eyes and wiggling appendages lurk in these brackish waters, waiting to strike at the slightest opportunity. One man.
Wow, just like the Lorax.
Oh, fuck. All right, let me get the calendar out. All right, 10 days since Lorax joke. All right, rip. Okay, 0 days. One man, tempestuous bout of assisted violence and sweeps the world
Had that
still,
bit up ahead, huh?
the world still has open wounds to show for it. Which brings you back to the people like you. I can't remember who it was, but somebody in this chat kept talking about like a cut song for the Lorax, and I was like, I don't fucking care. It was the beginning.
That's a good song.
I don't fucking care about the beginning.
It's figuring, and it's a good song.
Whatever. Which brings you back to people like you. With the overpopulation of low bloods running amok, Someone has to thin the numbers out, or so the creed goes. I'm getting a major Lorax vibe. Beggaring does rip, though. Maybe. I don't dip my toes in the Lorax. The only Lorax things
The
I've
Lorax lore or the Lorax.
the only Lorax thing I've been like into in the past decade has been those fucking Let It Grow memes that were around for a little bit. You greedy dirtbag! Remember those? That was fun.
That was good.
Reasons like these are why you can't bring yourself to care as much as you'd like to. Reasons like these are why you won't ever apologize for the necessary painful truths you have to tell. Oh, cutscene? Arcjek, recover. No!
Oh,
Damn you! I'll watch it.
Damn you, Adobe Flash.
Watch on YouTube. Here, you can see my recommended is just a fucking nightmare. Germa spotted. Not that hard. Not that fucking difficult. He looks so tired.
They put this man in the zone, in the TV zone.
He looks so sad and
Hey, dude.
Hey, what's up? I'm assuming that is it. Oh. There's more. Hold on. It's not time for you to see me again just yet.
Okay.
Wake up.
Okay.
Oh.
What the hell? What?
Oh, the possum's alive.
What?
I like
Look at the meta symbol here.
I like his funny little mouth. How do I switch tabs in Google Chrome? Guys, how do I switch tabs? Control tab? Control T. That's how you open a tab. How do I switch tabs? Shit, you can see my bookmarks. Fuck! Oh, it's a new window. What happened? No, my desktop! I just realized chat hasn't been on the screen this whole time. The stream's a disaster! You broke Vast Error. I broke your comic. I'm sorry. Hagami has been behind the screen this whole time. I've let everyone down.
I'm still here.
I know. I gotta reshare the screen with you, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could say this is
Hold
a
on,
large
everyone. Oh my goodness. What the fuck? Alright.
You're a real genius.
Shit.
Open author log.
Okay. Are you still seeing it, Isu?
I'm still seeing it.
Okay.
Arcjek's dead now, you know.
No, Arcjek's fine. Adobe
No.
Flash Player is not. Hagami's back. The chat is back. Want to become famous? Buy followers and viewers on bigfollows.com. Brett, Isu?
I got it.
All right.
I got it.
Oh,
Bam!
thank you. As of December 31st, 2020, Adobe is formally... Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, is that the lore? Is the lore best?
Is that lore?
Is that lore?
Devs? Devs? Is this important Vast Error lore? Should I remember this? Oh, Eddie says yes. Pay attention. Okay, that's canon.
What if I almost banned you, Eldritch?
He still almost banned you.
Eldritch, I was like, oh god.
Alright. After all that, here we are. Hagami's here, and the chat's on screen. I can't believe I didn't have chat on screen that whole fucking time. What an
I
idiot.
can.
What an idiot. All right. It happened again. ArcJet
Well,
inspect drawing.
how the fuck you get back in there?
I like the little possum. Yeah, that's his dad, technically.
Oh my god.
I mean, not biologically, but
No, biologically.
maybe. Oh, this is some Twin Peaks shit. It appears we have quite a bit of catching up to do as far as this young man is concerned. Moving the story along requires cooperation from both ends, however, so please bear with the gaps until it is time for them to be appropriately filled. That is his very small. Here's one of the characters that you'll probably end up liking.
Oh Jesus.
That is his very small father. Be respectful. Ah, this is the spot where we need to be. Unlike some other parties, this girl has been patiently waiting for her time to come, doing no wrong and no harm as per usual. This past cryptic sequence has been quite unnerving, but the soothing atmosphere permeating her abode does wonders to take the latent underlying sorrow down a notch. Who is she? Enter name. Your name is Albion Shukra. You are the chosen inheritor of the cosmic legacy. I love this 3 characters in, and it's so much lore. They dump everything about them in one page, and it's like, remember all of this.
And I'm like, I won't.
I won't. I will. Isu won't. I'll remind Isu.
Thank you. I've remembered the goldfish.
You are. Me too, but like, come on. It's Homestuck.
She'll
It's
be on
not.
the
It's
test.
not. It's not. It's not Homestuck. You are the chosen inheritor of the cosmic legacy passed down to you by a long line of spiritual prophets, extra-universal entities only given the vague name of star children, with your own self being the 12th and final link in this chain. You believe it is
I
of
like the
the...
number 12. I like the number 12.
You like the number 12?
Yeah.
Is Hagami staying? Yes. She was supposed to be here the whole time. It's just she was under the fucking screen. No joke, I've tried reading Vast Era twice, and each time this character overwhelms me. Oh, good. Oh, good.
I don't even care if you just had to read this thing. It's your problem.
You believe it is of the utmost importance to cultivate thoughts of optimism and exuberance. I'll tell you what, I've read through Homestuck probably 5 or 6 times in my life. I think I can handle Vester. I say that, but watch, I'll be gone.
Okay, if I can understand a card game, I can understand this.
If I can understand the intricacies of Kamen Rider Fies, I don't.
You have no idea what the hell happened in Kamen Rider Fire. Shut up.
You believe it is the utmost importance to cultivate thoughts of optimism and exuberance rather than the constant delusion of fear and self-doubt that seems to permeate your planet and its inhabitants. Therefore, your purpose in life is to teach others about the art of living together in harmony, doing the best to encourage a state of inner peace in every individual you encounter. Twilight Sparkle. This character is Twilight Sparkle. And luckily for all, your vest happens to be quite exceptional. Each Star Child has a specific gift relating to the truth of their world. As the final one in the line, thank you for the follow. I can't read that. It's too quiet. It's too small. It's too small. I couldn't read it. Thank you for following, though. Each Star Child has a specific gift relating to the truth of their world. As the final one in the line, however, you possess none. Instead, it is your destiny to bear all previous gifts in order to become a being of complete conciliation, the pure oneself, the avatar. The avatar. You communicate. That's not how the avatar works. What do you say?
I made a My Hero Academia joke. We're moving on.
Oh, that's what it's like. My Hero Academia. I watched 1 season of that. And it was mediocre. You communicate with your guardian, a collective made up of the souls of their star children who came before you, through projective meditation.
That's Avatar.
Yes, that's Avatar. They have helped you prepare for the moment when the two of you are to merge into a singular being, an event meant to take place after your planet is broken beyond repair. An event which will come to pass on this very night. Oh, fuck. Aside from your
There
obligations,
you go.
you have a variety of more casual interests. You enjoy finding constellations and forming pictures with them. The night sky, your mental canvas, each and every sectioned menagerie of bright gas and light, and the firmament positioned to tell you a story. You then take the time to pen these tales in ancient pretext as record for the future, in an attempt to revive the lost tradition of planetary folklore.
This goes right in the Bible.
Yes, because Jesus was from space.
You don't know that he wasn't.
You know what? You went to Catholic school. I'm not
did
going to
go to-
argue with you.
I went to Catholic school for 7 years. I'm the expert here.
Oh my god. Space Jesus.
I've got this covered.
Actually, I think that's the signless in Homestuck lore. You have a vested interest in collecting colorful and fragrant incenses, which emit calming aromas that help keep your body chemistry in balance. This helps you stay in total control of your spirit power, a physical manifestation of emotion-based energy that monitor and utilize through your mood ring. You need to actively keep yourself in check. Rarely presents itself, though as you are an extreme pacifist with absolutely no tolerance for unneeded confrontations and aggression. The rest of your free time is spent solving interpersonal problems and being the resident shoulder to cry on among your friends, though most of those activities are devoted to your dear Moirail and part-time auspicious Taz. Your troll tag is Demiurge quantified, and you speak in a manner
That makes sense.
that really shines. What will you do? Albion, check mood ring.
I do like her.
You better read the whole dang thing, please. I want to. I want to. Not all tonight, but like
We will read it.
we will read it.
I keep full screening the stream instead of full screening the Discord. Damn it.
Me, Isu, and Hagumi.
Yep, the three of us.
You're completely green and stable. Hooray! You already knew this, of course. Your ring is always green and stable, as that is your will. But you like to treat each time you decide to check it as a small personal achievement regardless. It does wonders to make the predictable consistency feel like a victory, rather than a nightly chore of mental upkeep. As a result of your disposition's uniform nature, you never catch more than a glimpse of the other colors that signify different moods, with a few exceptions. Hope, blue. Compassion, purple. Love, pink, are the ones you allow for prolonged periods of time. Fear, yellow. Greed, orange, and rage, red, in particular, are expressly forbidden, not by Star Children, but more by your own standards. It is said that when you merge with your guardian, your mood ring will turn to a ghostly white, representing the life you are meant to lead. If your ring were to turn black, though, it would mean that you've lost any power you once had. You would feel blank. You will never let that happen.
Well,
The fact that you brought it up,
the fact that you brought it up, go doesn't.
that doesn't seem good. Albion?
This girl's gonna get our jokers linked. Go.
Albion, make a Link Joker joke. Albion, make a Card Fight Vanguard reference. This always bodes well. Albion, read table scroll. I like her. Look at her funny face.
I like it too.
Ah, yes. You're taking the time to properly translate it into current text first, which has been taking longer than you expected. Your language is structured very differently now compared to what it was before the Renaissance, both in grammar and alphabet. It's quite the effort. You've refrained from digging too deep into the meaning behind the scroll until you have that part done, as you enjoy being surprised when you read the tales of the past. Though, from what you've gathered at a glance, it seems to be talking about some sort of curse through blood. The specific task was undertaken not out of personal enjoyment, however, but as a request of your matesprit. You've been slowly teaching her assorted planetary customs, as she is rather behind on those due to her sheltered upbringing. Your ring flickers pink. You slap it. It goes back to green. Albion, admire Slime Pit. Gay. Gay person.
She's pretty gay.
But in Homestuck, there's no gay. Everyone is bi. Remember when everyone used to say that?
No.
No, you don't remember that? I remember that.
And I didn't.
That's true. You weren't like a Homestuck absorber. I remember people like, oh my god, everyone was like, everyone in Homestuck is bisexual, and it's like they don't have sexualities. They have said that. They've said that. It's not like humans. You can't put names to it. Also, Kanaya's there.
I can still call it gay though.
Also, Kanaya's there. And Kanaya women. Kanaya vampire. I like Kanaya. She's green too. This girl's green and Kanaya's green.
Yeah. Congrats, Ryan. You figured out what colors are. Really proud of you.
I like green. This is not your typical. A lot of the green girls in Homestuck are my favorites. Nepeta, Kanaya,
I know.
Terezi.
Wow, you like the furry, and the
Terezi's
gay one.
green. And...
Crazy.
I don't like your implications here. This is not your typical Recoup Raccoon. Rather, it is a what?
Koopa Raccoon.
Recoupa. Recoupa Raccoon. More used for pure relaxation instead of sleep. Oh. Your species is very bad at naming things. Baby toddler learns colors. Stop it! Meditation takes a lot of focus and poise. Spending a few minutes in here is a good way to take the tension out of your system before you engage in your customary sessions. You like to use glop enhancers in order to make each experience slightly unique. Oh, like bath bombs? Though, you've been sent a miraculous view lately. The name really does the product justice.
7 Makupa Hotel. I wish you could pin messages in Twitch chat so people would have to see them forever. Because I want that one to be number 1.
The name really does the product justice in both color and smell. Albion, receive message from Taz. Right on schedule. You could have felt the burning passion of her overblown conundrums coming from expanses away. You'll need your astral projector in order to use Scorp and speak with her, a device which has been placed in your Spirograph Modus.
Oh god. My least favorite part of Homestuck. Aside
Albion.
from the part that it was Homestuck.
Open Spirograph Modus. No! That one sucks! How does this one work? Oh no. Your Modus is currently rigged to an 11-card system on a 10-point graph. The Astral Projector holds a spot in the middle, which will always be the white card. Alright, Isu, take this moment to kind of close your eyes and just kind of relax and sleep. It is also surrounded by 5 currently inaccessible black cards and 5 accessible green cards. The center card can be accessed at any time and have something new stored inside in turn. Either of these actions will alter the arrangement of the Spirograph. The thing about Moduses and fan adventures, and Homestuck in general, is that the Moduses serve no purpose whatsoever, other than, I guess, Andrew Hussey just wanted to be complicated for no reason. And people who make fan comics just bring this over because it's just such a staple. It has, like, nothing to do with anything. The Moduses are so dumb. They stopped using them at the end of Homestuck. Like, halfway through Homestuck. It is. No, it's gold. It's great to look at, but holy shit. I think Isu fell asleep.
I'm fine. I'm drawing.
The center card can be accessed at any time. And have something new stored inside in turn. Either of these actions will alter the arrangement of the Spirograph. Certain configurations, usually in overly complex in nature, will have some cards more accessible than others. If the center card is removed, they will determine the specific card is allowed to be slotted in its place. Same deal if a card is added in the center slot instead, and if the card is removed in a position that isn't the center, the configuration will change, but the center card will not. Simpler alterations will allow a set of cards to be moved around without changing the configuration of the graph, such as switching between certain ring levels. Removing any of the accessible cards or adding extra one will change the number of Spirograph points accordingly. It's just depending on how many cards are in the deck. Albion, retrieve Astral Projector. We could have just shown that. Luckily, you've rigged your Modus with some of your less appealing candles to have your item just where you need it. The Spirograph now allocates one of your translated scrolls into the center card, shifting your potent Glop Enhancer, Spare Incense, Sextant, and Grubby Juice Scented Candle into the inner ring. What?
What? Was it the thing?
The sextant. You've never heard of a fucking sextant?
No.
It's the thing that pirates used to hold on ships
Oh.
to like determine
How would I know that?
the like pitch and yaw of the ship and like direction. All right, whatever.
Why would you know this?
Listen, I don't know. Why don't you?
I don't know about
Why don't
pirates.
you? What do you know about sextants? Our thing's much better when you plan ahead. Albion, use astro. How do you know not know what to say? Look at her.
Oh, she's cute.
You place the astral projector in front of you using your spear power in order to activate it. You will now have electronic access in the cell.
Oh, I get it, because it's an astral, because she's astral projecting and it's a
Yes,
projector. I get it.
yes.
That's
Albion,
funny.
meditate.
Isn't Sexton the car salesman?
What?
Spamton.
It's like Spampton? Isn't Sexton that guy that always wanted to be a big shot?
Mew.
Welcome to the void.
Mew. Oh my god, she's gonna get shot.
Oh my god, no! No! Albion, wake up! Oh god, she's gonna get JFK'd!
Shut up.
Snow Jetson, JFK! I made the Spirograph modus basically just to make fun of how dumb Homestuck moduses are. Ah, that makes sense. Tranquility is an asset harshly underutilized in the minds of others.
Really long explanation, really simple conclusion. Honestly, a genius.
That is why yours acts as a personal safe haven. Albion, activate Scorp. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. It might be Albion, but I don't know why I'm saying Albion. Whoa!
Whoa!
The fuck is that thing? This thing's just like, sup, homie.
I like those ones because they look like tempura shrimp.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You got shrimp on the brain? This shrimp fresh.
Okay.
Well, what is it? Oh my god.
That's a computer.
Wait, is this how she chats? Does she own a computer? Your Scorp theme is called Nebulaic. This is literally her desktop. I thought this was like some dude she was about to talk to in the like ether. Your Scorp theme is called Nebulaic Nirvana. Come as you are. I can't do a good Kurt impression. The general hub of your applications is an age-old interpretation of your universe's creation myth, depicting a world lacking turmoil. This piece has always spoken to you on a fundamental level, as if it's the being you are meant to become in time. A mosquito, a taquito. Albion, answer Taz. Alrighty, so wake up.
I'm here.
Alright, I don't know. I guess you get to voice Albion. Lucky you. Hey, Albion. I just got a shitty bunch of messages from UK. He mentioned wanting me to play some sort of game with him, although knowing how he is, that could mean a wide variety of things that I am most likely 0% interested in. Like, it's probably just some sort of elaborate piffling scheme to play a useless and antagonistic trick on me. To get on my nerves or something. Already gets me mad just wondering about it. Actually, no. I don't really fucking care. Especially since he told me that in order to do whatever it is he's planning, I gotta work with ArcJek. Which, isn't gonna happen. I had a few moments with my thoughts and figured I'd mention it to you. It's probably a bit of a stretch, but I was wondering if maybe you've heard something about it and could offer some insight on what the actual shit he's talking about. Or not, and I could just complain for a bit.
Actually, I have an entire arrangement of varying notes and plans, dating back epochs that have led us to this very moment. I was waiting for you to message me so I could explain them in larger detail.
What? Really?
No,
Fuck you.
I'm not sure what you were expecting, but really, it shouldn't be me having all the answers. At least not all of the time. Well, actually, I guess you technically weren't expecting that? But really, the expectations on the matter aren't the exact matter at hand, right?
I just realized Issa gets to voice this character, and she's probably gonna go off on some sort of spiel about spirituality and like big words, and Issa's gonna be like, "I don't want to fucking read this.
I can do it,
I
it's
want to
fine.
think about Aichi."
Shut up!
Well, no, I hadn't actually been expecting you to know, but then you raised my hopes and lied to me. Now I'm just confused. Do you know something or not?
I know approximately a few things. Like most of us, I'm not really sure what exactly he is referring to. But I do know that this is the night in which our planet begins to crumble, and I will have to save you, everyone else.
Now you're just being vague and kind of foreboding. I don't really appreciate that right now.
Taz, did you forget that we have big plans today? The plans that my life and all the others have been setting up to?
Yes, because I really can't absorb all these viciously wrong prophetic sentiments.
Hmm. Speaking of sentiments, this seems like the best time to bring this up. Perhaps you should talk to him?
Oh no. Albion, no. Don't make me.
I won't make you do anything. I will tell you that this is a wise choice. And it might make you both feel just a little better about each other. You've spent so much time trying to grab his attention, but not so much attempting to really speak to him. Don't have a lot I can say. Not regarding the actual topic. I know what I must do right now. And later, I will have a meeting that will be putting us all in motion. In motion towards the end. Do what you feel is best. Or rather, please take a moment to do what I would do.
Cryptic.
I love her cryptic
A
ass.
little while later,
Oh my god.
the bard and the sylph do indeed speak again. It goes as well as it can.
Yeah, that looks like it's going well.
Fucking. Why is this even important? Not a single person has spewed anything coherent at me yet of today, and it's really blowing me up. I don't have the faintest idea what you're referring to, other than the fact that I had apparently need to participate. Some clear instructions are vital if anything is going to happen on my end. If you can just do that for me, and if I think it's a damn reasonable explanation, I'll think about it. But I want to know why.
Really, there's only one matter that needs to be made clear. Tonight, the world as we know it will end. And after completing my merger, I will save you, our friends, and what little of our species remains, with my newfound quiddity. Really, I should probably already be saying goodbye, because soon enough I won't be myself anymore.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, you gave me an explanation, which is all I really asked for, I guess. I still don't feel like I'm getting any of it, nor do I believe it. But this is far more of an answer than anything else I've gotten so far.
The passiveness you're showing is really starting to concern me. I need this to be taken seriously. It's quite literally a matter of life or death, and on a planetary scale. And for once, I need your assistance and compliance. Your reaction should not have been so lukewarm.
I don't know how you expect me to react to something like that. You just told me out of nowhere that the world is about to fall apart and you're disappearing somehow. That's a pretty exorbitant load to drop at my doorstep while still expecting me to play along. Not to mention, I don't even fucking understand it. You know I don't believe in that predestined shit. I was trying my absolute hardest to kind of not completely explode on you. But what you're saying is fucking ridiculous. I'm obviously not going to abandon you if something is actually happening, but what kind of help do you really want? You pretty much never need any from me, at least not with anything so major. You're always so on top of everything. You're so perfect. In a way, it's special, kind of terrifying. But I'm not happy at all with what you're trying to tell me. And I'm not going to just lie down and accept it. What do you want me to do?
I want you to believe me, and I want you to listen to what I have to say. There's not any more time, however. They won't wait for us. So I need to leave you. But I promise you'll see me again sooner than you think. Even if it won't be truly me. A la vida.
All right.
I know you're there.
Oh, who this?
Are you
Oh,
ready to join me, my guardian?
we are sorry, our child. There is something we must tell you. and a divine intervention that you deserve to be ready for before it comes to pass.
I could sense the tension in your writhing. Breathing? I don't
Right,
know how to say
writhing.
that. I got it right the first time. Please explain.
We have not been forthright regarding the fortnight. We have not been fort.
We have not been.
They
You be talking, Guardian.
put Sasuke in the game.
I'm
We,
gonna be Naruto.
we've not been forthright regarding the truth of our form and the path of your belonging. This coil we are bound to, it does not lead to a savior. Your soul is not meant for hypothesis, and this world is not meant for reincarnation. Oh, fuck.
Well, fuck.
Well, it is well we are fated to disappear.
well, shit.
I forgot to mention that this at the beginning of the stream, but I have actually read Vastera on stream before, and I made it.
You have.
I made it this far.
Oh.
I made it to this guy alone. I read it alone,
Hmm.
so I made it to this guy. I don't even know who the fuck this guy is, but
He looks like that. Looks like a character from My Sims Kingdom. You know exactly who I'm talking about.
no, I don't.
No, you do. He was in the desert world. And give me a moment.
Oh, the criminal,
Yes.
the criminal guy.
Yes.
Give me a picture of him.
I'm getting a picture. His name was Rusty.
His name was
And
Rusty.
yeah, his name was Rusty. And he this is just him T-posing, but it'll work.
Isu and I have an innate knowledge, an immense knowledge of fucking My Sims. By the way, don't ask.
Here you go.
Here you go. This. Yup, you're right. That's him.
I don't know why he was
That's
immediately like,
him.
yep, this is a My Sims Kingdom character.
Isu sees a character wearing a mask and doesn't think of every single person they've seen for the past 2 years, but instead thinks of the criminal from My Sims Kingdom. Whoa, just like Dismas.
I'm a genius. Thank you, everyone.
You think of something else, of the people you love and trust with every beat of your now pounding blood pusher. One of these peoples happens to be this scruffy young man, the Scrungly, who's next on our list of points to cry. I hate that I said that. His thoughts are cast as down towards the ground as his feet. His mouth is tightly shut and his ears are wide open. Not that he would be able to hear those musings right now, even if he tried to, but he, much like all the other relevant actors in this show, will know the osseous rattle of my voice sooner rather than later. Who is he, though? Let us become him and find out, even if I'm already well aware of that answer.
You were just saying words in your chat.
The Scrimblow.
The Scrunkly.
The Scrunkly.
The
Enter
little
name.
meow.
There he is, the little Scrunkly. Yo, Godzilla! Oh, is this dude into
What's that
fucking
face?
kaijus?
Oh yeah,
That's pretty cool. Tokusatsu? That's what I'm talking about.
you said ghoul. It's pretty Jimmy Gabagool.
Pretty Jimmy Gabagool. This dude's into tokusatsu over here. Mainly Godzilla. And he's got fucking Germa archaeology rocks in the back.
Yeah, that's the only way anyone would know this from German.
The Germa archaeology stream, which turned out to not even be archaeology. Your name is Dismas Mercive.
He ate a rock.
You did eat a rock. When you were younger. Okay. Not to date this stream or go too off topic. They
You
released.
gonna talk about the Game Awards?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the fucking Game Awards. I'm upset. Massively upset. They released the nominations for content creator. And as much of a joke as it's been that like Germa should be on there, I honest to God think he should have been nominated this year. He put like he put so much work and like 100K, I think, over 100K into that fucking Germa house stream. He should have been fucking nominated. And instead it's a bunch of people I've never heard of and fucking Dream, that dickhead. So that's my 2 cents on that. I just think Germa should have been nominated. Your name is Dismas Mercive. When you were younger, you were forcibly taken by the Skull Titan youngling, one of the planet's most rampantly destructive fauna-based environmental issues. Once, these creatures were thought to be extinct due to both extensive architectural battles waged against them and their penchant for frivolously picking fights with other Ultra Beasts of burden. Ultra Beasts!
Oh, Ultra Beast.
Ultra Beasts!
Wow.
Pokemon! In actuality, a select few of them managed to survive, burrowing deep into the planet core, and retreating into obscurity. For eons, they survived solely off the radiation that your world's center emanates, before resurfacing without warning, nastier than ever and ready to battle it out in a bid for the title of ruler of all monstrosities, to everyone else's detriment. Only the weaker minority of the species has ever taken any sort of caretaker role, in nothing more than a self-serving ruse that ensures they are fed to the potent irradiated ores they crave on the regular. Not complying with this arrangement would leave you as good as dead. As such, you are forced to mine at the bottom of your neighboring canyon landscape in order to feed your guardian. This doesn't mean that you're not one to rebel against authority, quite the contrary. In fact, it's an aspiration you've taken a liking to, but consistently overestimate your ability to execute properly. These mini rebellions of yours are grounds for territorial abuse from your custodian, as far as he's concerned, and so you have had many scrapes with him over the sweeps. The poison in his claws alone would usually be more than enough to kill, but your body has a pseudo-healing disfigured... Oh, I skipped a line. Pseudo-healing factor that mends your wounds, albeit leaving you scarred and disfigured in the process. You're extremely sensitive about this. Make sure to cover yourself up as much as possible.
So he is a little meow meow. I get it. I understand. I see. What? I'm just saying objectively.
The majority of your time is taken up studying old documentary tapes in order to find a way to personally murder him, and also the rest of his ilk of crust-dwelling abominations, of course. Oh, and sometimes you're forced to play games. Your troll tag is Gigantus Debilitation, and your reserved tome is rather sharp. What will you do? Dismas, prepare for the end of the world. The world's not going to be ending anytime soon. Not if you have anything to say about it.
You're like 2 feet tall.
Meow meow. Meow meow.
He's fluffy.
He is fluffy.
He is fluffy.
Dismas, examine corkboard. Oh my god.
Can I talk about the mail?
Can I talk about the mail back? I'm dying to talk about the mail. Dismas is a short king. That is correct. He needs a bath.
Get him.
This is a weird question, but are any of those images from the 1998 Godzilla, starring Ferris Bueller? I can't remember his actor's name. What is this?
I have no idea.
Shit,
Good
Matthew Broderick. Matthew
No,
Broderick.
I'm pretty sure his name is Ferris Bueller.
Why does he talk about Godzilla all day with you, Mac? His name is Ferris Bueller, yeah. If the world were to end, though, the cause would not be some sort of cataclysmic event tearing through your planet's surface. Oh, no. No, your planet's demise is far more likely to come from down below, by virtue of a bunch of rabid monstrosities tearing through the planetary shell with their scorching azure beams of mouth plasma. You are very certain of this. Similarly to the majority of the lower blood castes, these creatures have evolved to further enhance their already powerful forms with innate survival abilities. Although, as far as your custodian in question is concerned, these skills are not utilized for anything other than making your life hell. Unfortunately, I don't think 1998 Godzilla is on their big missed opportunity for past Austin. Fair enough. That movie is hellish. I've watched it at least 5 times in my life, and it is
not good?
No. No. It's funny.
You watched it 5 times then, Ryan.
It makes me laugh. That's why I watched it 5 times. That's a lot of fish. Exactly. You get it. It makes me laugh. It tries to be funny, and none of it's funny. And it just makes me laugh.
But it worked for you.
It worked for me. It worked for me. All right. I got distracted. Similar to the majority of the low-blood class, these creatures evolve further, enhance their already powerful forms with innate survival abilities. Although, as far as your custodian question is concerned, these skills are not utilized for anything other than making your life hell. You possess an extensive collection of notes detailing Skull Titan powers and battle habits, based on what you were able to analyze on film through first-hand experience, as well as the most effective strategies on taking them down. You have refined these strategies by testing them on small scale training dummies. In the past, the best method to use has been mechanized technology, more specifically, controlled fighter savages to fend them off. But these units were all decimated a long time ago. Most techniques from back then are unavailable to this day, which is truly a shame. Those flimsy knockoff slime powered mech suits that constitute the current modern standard just do not make for good combat ready machinery. Dismas. Examine burnt out ore. You like to sneak these into your guardian's meals when he's feeling particularly ravenous to see if he'll choke. You know, just your personal day to day acts of anarchy that are bound to spectacularly backfire on your ass at some point, as such things are wont to do. It's not exactly advisable to be touching this, or any of the other ores you feed your Lucis at all, as the toxicity of these things pack shoot straight through the metaphorical roof. But over the course of time and many disfigured body part, you've developed a certain tolerance to the stuff. Dismas, examine tapes. Alas, these tapes are no more. A few days ago, the Lucis in question managed to find a way to sneak into your hive, tearing the place down and destroying your most recent finds in the process. Truly a loss for the more reptilian-inclined monster hunters of the world. In truth, this form of video is entirely obsolete by modern standards. You're only able to watch them due to your partner in crime having a rather obnoxious and over-the-top interest in ancient pop culture artifacts. That guy's the worst. You hate him. Dismiss. Receive coincidental message from partner. Ah.
Oh god, he's back.
Ah. I see. If you even so much as think of his name, he arrives. God, you hate him. You're going to have to answer him on mobile Scorp with your cheap old trilobite. It's a burner phone. Nobody goes out of their way to use the insectoid tech anymore unless they have to. Despite being much more clean and compact, Mobile Scorp somehow manages to be just as bad as the original program, which you can't even use anymore after you created a theme titled Lizard Slaughter Litany that proceeded to crash your entire system. You have a rather bad habit of fucking things up for yourself over and over again on a near constant basis. It's kind of your thing. Dismas. Answer UK. The entire country. Oh no.
Okay, alright, let me give you three starts getting him over there. I don't know what the fuck I had.
You've gone to the other one from fucking Your Turn to Die. The green one. What's her
No,
name?
no, that was not Sappho.
Sapphalin, thank you.
Let me just go and give you the word of the moment, so we can keep things nice and clear without going sack deep into the extraneous pissy shit. Why would you say that?
This guy is British.
Oh my god, he's British.
Oh no.
That's horrible.
We can't do British impressions, even though
No, I'm already British.
You're European enough.
With the film to shoot, this is important. It's going to be a generational worthy of a planetary creator to call its own, which I know I'll be lucky enough to be getting momentarily. So that's why, once again, you're going to be putting the Bandito out of the wild, wild west end of your ass into your head. Because this is the last time we're going to be able to really shoot on location, and I want these moves to be rancid nasty. Even went out of my way to lure out a co-star for you, in order to make sure I get served some primal failure to further ruin. And, you know, you're the official candidate for my 12-12-6-6-1-1 editorial gilded statue award base.
What?
I
hate this guy too. No, I'm not going outside. Your lame pseudo-critical shooting session can wait for a little while. I'm gonna fuck up this one quite a lot. Those A's are gonna fuck me up big time.
It's the hashtags fuck me up already. It's okay. We're in this together.
I had to lock the shit lizard out not too long ago. And you can probably guess the kind of attitude he was sporting after that. It was the pretty fucking livid kind. I can still hear him scratching around and trying to make a scene every once in a while, so I'm not interested in getting in his way anytime soon. Staying staying put is far more compelling from where I'm standing, which is inside my hive, and will remain that way for the foreseeable future. So please, kindly fuck off and ask me again later.
Ah, man, this to be honest, there's no later equation. You're trying to solve my wood riddles again, but there's no possible outcome except the same fucking end variable I tried to start with. Would form DIE.
You're so dramatic. Not dying is exactly why I don't want to go out, in case you hadn't noticed. What else could possibly be happening right now that this is so insanely catastrophic?
Well then, let me speak in a language that you might understand a little clearer than normal. Keep my verbiage more or less squeaky. Remember the story I let you in on about the Boner Man? You know, Sans Undertale? He's Bones.
Boner man.
Boner Man.
The boner man. The bye
Yeah, the
bye.
Boner
The
Man.
bye bye man. The boner. Don't
The
say it.
pee pee pooper
Don't
man.
say it. Don't say it. Don't think it. Don't say it. Don't think it. The boner man. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, how well do you remember it?
Considering all the shit that you insist on spewing out of your hole, probably only in the
Vegas.
Vegas. Oh, fuck off. This is V's too. Damn it.
God damn it. How many times am I gonna need to re explain my life story tonight?
The boner man.
The Boner Man.
The boner man. Well, I know you're just gonna
Oh,
disclose
Jesus.
it all over. What?
There's a monologue coming on.
Oh no. Well, monologuing. Well, I know you're just gonna disclose it all over again, no matter what I say, since my memory is clearly not up to your standards. So go ahead, take the floor. Oh,
Keep this going.
he's leaving.
So,
Oh boy.
I met him back when I was about 9 psychopasses and some change. A small-bound hustler on the move, doing anything he could to pull a stack from the waterwork and make a quick pelf off the stupidest fucks this side of the coast. You gotta know me as a virtual poker man. But a shark's gotta learn how to start swimming somewhere. And when I was bottom feeding, all I knew to bank were these busted up rock picture dioramas embedded under my eye. Bunch of hoppity, amphibious, crooked weirdos I had never before. Some intense spin patterns and flowers in there too, but I didn't care about no purpose. No rhyme, no reason, just chips and dinero. Till the first appearance of purpose ran and slapped me in the face of this slow play stage I was unknowingly set up on. That was the morning. This lick struck into the bone zone.
Who is this guy?
I don't know, he's insane.
Oh, good. You don't have to talk the whole time.
Thank Christ.
Okay, yeah. I intimately know all about your little past gambling shenanigans. There is no way for me not to, seeing as how they are a major part of my own problems for the better portion of 2 sweeps. I may not remember the exact details of the random filth you tell me on the daily basis, but I'm not forgetting the shit you force me to do back then anytime soon. Things are marginally better nowadays, but honestly, it's a personal hell I'm still living in. Anyway, the history lesson was unnecessary. If you could just make it to the valuable information I thought you were going to deliver in the first place, that would be great.
Don't interrupt, this is integral tissue mouth.
I realize what it is. It's the in succession the V's and the A's is what fucks me up.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Oh God.
Oh god. They put him in the zone. Dude came to me in a dream. Bigger and more sloppy posed than a boat flopping on a warm slip and slide. Why would you say that?
Why would you say that?
Upon our greet, he said that he was starting to admire my presence. No, really, I was wondering how this and Beat Logic was taken off because it was a static void. The fuck was I walking on? And how was I hearing him, and why weren't my fins on the verge of an orchestrated blowout? These were the mysteries of a young me, but it wasn't no big picture. Without an intro, he told me that I got a choice that'll change my life forever. A choice that if I accepted, I'd be granted in a similar fashion down the line over and over again. A chain reaction in the whole of destinies that I would probably promptly be mind pilled into if I took the shot. It was leading me upon the true path, or something. And it was to piece together a local message that I already knew existed, i.e., them glyphs. And it was to share the word that was among the bonds I'd get knowledge on. We'll share the word is among bonds I'd get. Okay. In exchange, I would get a one-way ticket to a land of shadows and pup. His own slow, crafted design to live out a life where I'd be the young man I always dreamt of becoming.
I thought that said
And shit, well,
Bitcoin.
accepted.
I was like, Bitcoin? They predicted Bitcoin.
And shit, boy, I accepted. But not without thinking. Thinking about what exactly all this was to mean for me, because many attempts later, I realized that one does not swindle the Oni Pony. Christ almighty.
Oh! The Boner Man! It's the skeleton that Arcjex saw earlier.
Oh, I know we're talking about Gaster.
Yeah, it's Gaster.
Yeah, I guessed it like 4 years
Yeah,
earlier.
it's Gaster.
Sorry, I don't know what I'm on. He kept his end of the deal regardless, and I think even with my misdeeds, who I was going to have to put through eventually, and eventually is no hard skin. I paid in advance. Fact is, no ice skullfuck wasn't holding back on the definition of the ideal self. The place was a dump, but it was there I learned the mastery of the 52 hands. End up stuck in the company of this mad stick fella who took me in and showed me the ropes to reel in the dopes. We were walking nightmare on the streets, and with our crew we robbed the joint 12 kinds of blind. Some fellas called him the
Scathing?
the skating sharper. I knew the man as Jack.
No Jacks. No Jacks. No Jacks. None of that. There we go. Starting to ring a few bells. Pretty sure all of that sounded just as ridiculous the first time around. So, how exactly does this relate to us apparently dying?
I'm getting to it.
Well, can you get to it a little faster? For someone who claims this is imperative, you sure are content to take your sweet fucking time while simultaneously wasting mine.
You're not even out here yet, shitlips.
Why are you assuming I'm actually coming?
Because,
Oh. Well,
not
thanks for
coming at
watching,
me.
everyone.
For a man who demands so much, you do very little to work off the norm.
Gross. Also, you're still not really telling me what's going on. You should get back to that, dipshit.
Well, first off, I never said we were dying specifically like that. Just saying that if you don't comply with me, that you're gonna die, along with the rest of the world, big diff. The message I decoded was actually simple, at least in August. Of course, there had to be a bunch of spooky, scary verbiage straight out like an existential horror buff's wettest nightmares upon our very last visitation chat through my TV screen. That appears to have been the closer to the running gag of the round the globe comedy tour he planned on me. But just as that this place is going to wrap inside out into the pits. Pits that'll lick our life plates clean until there's nothing but space dust and regret. However, like all good points in a running plotline, when the going gets tough, there's a loophole ready to make it nice and easy as we inch our ways in. Method's not practical, but then again, it was our grand finale.
This guy is so close to fucking Gamzee for, like, top prize of how much I hate how they talk.
It's quite something, I'm gonna be real.
It's quite fucking something. I've understood not a word he said. Well, if you're the only one
who... to read it, man.
I was gonna say, if you want me to read his stuff, I can.
No, you don't.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay. Well.
And also, you don't want.
No, I don't. Well, if you're the only one who has all this exclusive know-how in the situation and what to do about it, why exactly do I need to be involved? Can you never deal with any of this shit without dragging me along for the ride? What are you about to force me to do for you this time?
What I'm about to do is save your sorry ass another
Another halfway from the cycle, along with every other one of you sorry sad sacks of meshed contradictions. We're fixing to run a loophole all the way out of this rig, and you're gonna be the man that gets me full deep into this mess. In fact, you'll soon just be just like me. All of you will. But as of right now, I gotta push the direction of the man. But don't you worry about that. Got thousands of years in progression, and I got a majority of the clan shoved into the pile. Right now, though, I'm setting you up with your dream life before the dream life we're gonna share. Better get out here quickly.
I'm almost out. This better be worth it. Oh my god, Incredibles.
Oh my god, the
Ba,
incredible.
ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Oh.
Boob drone.
Boob drone.
What's up?
This was not worth it.
Come on, don't play me like that. I got at least 3 things that make all those few minutes of walking with my obtrusive word jumble all the worthwhile. Here, I'll even give you the first deal on the spot right now.
Boob drone.
Boob drone.
Oh my god.
Bam! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the sky, or at least 4. Hit it just like the olden days of me and you, Yor. Of course, it won't be the same because it's not the routine hours pending classic maneuver we used to pull. But it's the thought that counts. The thought. And the hand.
I have a theory for this guy that's absolutely disproven since this comic is fucking 10 years old.
What is it?
The purple guy is dead. He's just an AI.
Oh. But I like.
Wait,
No, I
that's
don't like
that's just red versus blue. I take it back. Whatever.
You're an idiot. No dice, huh? Oh, right. Now I'm feeling the pizza pulsing my way loud and clear. We are scaling the wall of the past and heading into the future. The future is bumping. Okay, and now you're just cramming me out. This is tradition. You can't just call off tradition. It's tradition's tradition. I've got no shenanigans prepared for this. All I want is a low skin, pinky swear, real margin than Pete's. Shout me a hell yeah, give me that finger, and let's loose on it.
Sure. How about this one? Oh shit.
Get the fuck out of here. I take it back, I like him.
Fucking god. You just had to hit me right on the mark, didn't you? How can that ridiculous thing even swat so hard and stay properly afloat? I can't stand it. Doesn't help that I'm staring at nothing but lens. I bet you feel awfully proud of yourself with that cheap shot sheltered behind your bastardized remote control auxiliary. Not that I'm surprised, mind you. Cheap shots are all you're ever good for. That, and further salting my wounds.
Wow, that's you right now. If you close your deformed maw, maybe I'll find a way to feed you some grubby juice and pacify your incessant need to shit over everything I have ever done for you. Got a real neat device that spouts it right at the chest numbers for easy peasy suckle action. Why does he talk like this?
I wish this guy wouldn't talk.
I don't think we can stop him.
I wouldn't be able to close it even if I wanted to. Something you just made a bit worse for the moment. Whatever you've got to give is not going to be staying put.
Huh? Yes?
Fortunately, they talk
Sorry,
a lot.
that was loud.
Oh, okay.
I got a bit too into it.
I'd call that a most accurate representation of what you've done for me.
I've always done so much more for you than you think, bro. Spend more time being grateful for the mind grafts I give and then you'll know wisdom like no other. Though it seems I haven't even gotten to my 2 other needed in this moment show-offs. And you already got those tears rolling. That shows you care. Might have misjudged you there for a sec. I think you're getting the message now. But can I get to the good part?
Literally, what good part is there? Yeah, by all means, please give me one fragment of a reason as to why I even came out here for the first place. You can hear me struggling with this. Because so far, all I've gotten out of you is a sprinkle of arguably relevant information and a slap in the face, which I don't even begin to make heads or tails of. Except for the latter. I got that one loud and clear, douchebag. And you're still neglecting to actually tell me what the fuck it is that we're supposed to be doing. What, are you still standing for a timed reveal? Stalling for a timed reveal or something, you bastard?
Yeah, 'cause this needs one.
What's worse is that I'm pretty sure this is the quirk that my troll was gonna have. Like, I think not the V's, but like I think I wanted to do the A's like that.
Well,
Like a long time ago, though. Long time ago, like 2000. After this comic came out, but like I did not know this comic existed. Stop using those mechanic fingers to air tap a fake percussion rumble.
Nah, get a few more uptones. And there. Proud to say, we're gonna leave and boldly go where everyone has tried to have gone before but never returned to tell the tales. Outside the planet, past into the further beyond.
And where exactly would we go once we complete this tremendously unnecessary exodus? There's nothing else out there, and everyone knows that. Every single expedition to the further beyond has ended in nothing but failure and floating corpses. Look, if this is some sort of grandstanding excuse for a sudden bout of existential dread, I know that this place sucks. But things are not going up in flames without warning like you've been saying they are. We can't just give up on this planet. It's all we've got. Plus, I'm still not done figuring out how to permanently remove all of those damn skull titans from the surface. I promise this place will be exceedingly better once they're gone.
I'm not talking about space travel to some rink-a-dink inhabitable planet on the far side of the moon or something. This is a miniature getaway for us ones deemed fit for jobbing it. We got a tiny pocket with 12 names written on it. Just gotta squat up and get there. Now follow my lead and stop pissing over the small deets.
You're still not.
Shh, shh, shh. No more words, bottom scale. Allow your syllable vowel mixes to stay dead center. We got a site on Physical Info Deluxe Edition. Do it. I don't know. Probably 2 instead of deluxe,
Yeah.
but I don't care.
Dismas, look up. Whoa.
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 When you wish you... Oh.
Oh.
Oh. What's going on here? Oh boy.
Oh gosh.
What is that?
A prophecy being foretold. What I've been talking about this whole convo.
I still don't understand.
Well, you'll get one last sec to think on it, if you can even do that. Might be a little too busy for my last show. Didn't let Beastie Boy out for you to not fight him, and for you not to get ripped to shreds for the Vince one last time.
No way. You did not do that. If you do what I think you did, I'm losing all faith in you. And everything you do or say from this point forward, no matter how severe.
Not my fault you don't know how to roll with priority matters. Oh, speak of the Atomic Devils. It's a low old man.
Dismas, look up again. Oh. Oh my god. He's really not happy that you locked him out earlier. And he's going to be even less happy when he's dead. You make sure to notify your Kismesis that it's going to be next on your hit list at this rate. Oh boy. This Kismesis, who we briefly met earlier in the story, proceeds to inform you that this could all have been avoided if you had only given 5 fives responsibly. You discern this notion as an absolute crock of shit, because you've known him for many long-suffering sweeps, to which he immediately agrees. He then starts recording the action that's about to take place. You're gonna
His
be busy.
Apple Watch.
You're gonna be busy for a while. That is an Apple Watch. This works just fine for us, as it's time for a new introduction. Let's take a closer look at this antagonistic young man. Oh no, enter your name. I know him. I knew his name. Your name is Mur Turkin, the fan favorite. And really,
This guy.
yeah,
He wears Crocs.
people fucking love him.
He has Crocs on.
He sure, holy shit, he sure does. Did not see that until now. He also has a chain on his shorts.
Oh my god.
Wow. Is that a body pillow? We'll get to that. Your name is Murat Turkin, and really, that's all most people need to know about you. So far, you've only had 2 iterations of yourself. That will change, although you don't realize it yet. What? Crocs with socks. Oh god, you're right.
Oh my god.
In
That's
the
worse.
in the far past, you used to be a salesman of dubious credibility. After your dream self was awoken on the moon of Durs by making a deal with a stranger, a small group of cheats known as the Dead Shufflers took you in as a hostage to the Black Queen. In a somewhat shocking turn of events, it just so happened that their leader, the scathing Sharper, ended up taking a shine to you. Finding a new home among these strange exoskeleton sporting crooks, you were soon turned into a feared personality among the last remaining members of the Sea Troll hierarchy. As a ruthless swindler and card shark in the world of various gambling sports, you acquired a fine taste for taking heat you want, with absolutely no regard for others. Oh, taking what you want. My brain.
Don't know how you fucked that one
I
up.
don't know. And also murdering any poor sucker who didn't manage to pony up the goods. You actually met your partner, Dismas, through these shady means. You have been proud owner of his soul, now in more ways than one, since that fateful poker game. Gay. Oh, about 2
No,
seats
no,
back or so. And that you encounter and that your and that encounter eventually led you to realize that that wasn't the life you wanted to lead. So, you gave it all up, relinquishing your underground reign and betraying the family you once had. You sentenced the man that took you into a life of community service, sent the other 3 into hiding. Since then, you've settled in as this new Murat. Oh my god. Oh,
It is a body pillow.
it is a body pillow. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on with this room?
He's got a Rubik's cube in a box.
Where's oh, you're right.
I don't know why that's what I was drawn to.
I want to point top left. It's all a bunch
Yeah.
of different colored fucking shit
Shades.
glasses. I hate that. The crotch is cut out. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. This
Oh.
new Murat is the Murat you're set on keeping. And as with any proper personality, he also has a number of interests. A lot of your time has gone into fulfilling your end of the bargain with the aforementioned stranger that woke your dream self, with the subsection of it being devoted to trying to give him the slip. These attempts have all failed spectacularly. It must be the Bone Man. Although, they were quite entertaining to watch at times. Since then, you've resigned yourself to personally decoding the hieroglyphs found inside the ancient and ruined temple, which sported the visage of a curious amphibious creature you're pretty sure doesn't actually exist. You've finally completed your work on that front tonight. Other than that, you are very prone to boredom on your tropical island in the middle of nowhere. You know, the kind with coconuts and shit. They sadly don't make for entertaining company, so you've taken matters into your own hands and rigged your hive with an insurmountable number of booby traps that could kill you at any second. Just for the sheer thrill of it. Dangerous fun has always been better than no fun at all in your book. You also like to collect a number of ancient cultural artifacts, of them, most of them coming from the Renaissance. You're particularly invested in old media systems and esoteric entertainment from the time period. This collection is proudly displayed in your also lovingly procured set of televisions and videotapes, and the entirety of which you leave running on something at all times, all at once. As a bit of a side hustle, you've also managed to modify the technology you uncover rather well. Many of these objects have been turned into monitors and drones that you use to keep tabs on your friends. You enjoy waiting for them to fuck up spectacularly and then record these moments so you can make surreal comedy mashups of their misfortunes.
Oh my god, he makes cringe compilations.
And
Yep,
instead,
this one's going to my cringe compilation.
Despite the fact that you post these everywhere, you ensure they are accessible to you alone. Anyone who clicks your video links subjected to a hot load of obtrusive redirections and nasty viruses. Really, you like to think that your best attributes are the dedication you bring to all of these hobbies. None of it even comes close, however, to the sheer magnitude of effort you put into showing
Oh,
your
God.
affiliation with oh no.
Keep reading, Ryan.
No, I read ahead a little.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh no. Oh no. showing your affiliation with erotic countercultural art pieces. The hentai art movement, in particular, made a lot of waves during its prime. Ooh. Truth be told, this didn't start as a genuine personal interest. Rather, it was a response to another's interests, a countermeasure to show him how utterly shitty his beliefs are. And sometimes, in order to really prove a point, you need to take that extra step. Countless hours of research, reading, watching, going as far as making a Dungeon of Solitude in relation to it, all to make the guys that much more believable. It's gotten so bad that you're not even sure if you're still doing this facetiously or not. But other people don't need to know if you're being honest, and neither do you. It's all part of the show. Your trolling is unclapsed kahuna, and you speak in a staticky manner that no one ever gets. No one even gets, especially me. What will you do? Murret. Fondly regard past Murret. Oh. Teeth.
Teeth.
Oh, it's him. Oh, they were the same person. Oh, wait, it is the Jack. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, you guys referenced Homestuck? Homestuck's real?
Oh my god, real.
What is there to fondly regard?
I like the Careless Whisper playing in the background.
Murret, examine copious amounts of shades. Look at them. Oh my god.
It's color coordinated.
Oh my god, that it's troll pulp fiction. This is your Shutter Shade collection. You have 52 pairs in total, and you like to switch them each wide per half sweep cycle. They're a staple of your wardrobe that subtly hits at the hidden depth of your personality, keeping your eyes open yet concealed from onlookers at all times. Pfft. Nah, as if. You just enjoy the simple pleasures of being kind of weird. Your idiosyncrasies carefully cultivated for maximum aggravative potential. Your friends love it. Murret. Examine Launchpad.
Like the duck.
It's Alf!
Brian
Isu!
has... Yes, I've noticed
It's
Alf.
fucking Alf!
I know, right? That's crazy.
Alf's a staple on this stream. Alf is in
Yeah,
this
you have a cat
comic.
named after him.
I don't care about Bart. Alf! I did name my cat after him. For anyone who doesn't usually come to my streams, my cat's name is Alf. My little kitty.
Your little baby kitty.
My little baby kitty. You frequently use this thing when you are working on your video mashup collections. Really brings it all together. That's the power of wacky effects. Wacky effects! And deep frying. Each button is a specific function attached to it that messes with the video up something fierce. We need a Ryan Phantom reference in this comic. Oh, Jesus. What would that even be? My fan troll? Maybe. Each button has a specific function attached to it that messes the video up something fierce. Although some fall more on the useless side. Huh? What?
It was in one of those games.
I was in one of those. That's true. My fan troll did appear in Befriend Us. That was great. That was wonderful. This one, for example, is just a long clip of someone screaming. You proceed to press the button and listen to the English wail for many minutes. Murret, examine mysterious ancient entertainment hubs. Oh, look at this. Is that...
And over there is my alpha.
That's my
I
Alpha?
think that's Evangelion.
I was going to say that is Eva, isn't it?
I don't know, because I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either, but I'm pretty sure that's Evangelion.
It looks like Evangelion. It looks incomprehensible enough. Nuts would know.
They're not really that mysterious. Just really old and outdated televisions. You cherish them regardless. As per your previously stated esoteric and eclectic taste. These films and shows are all hundreds, if not thousands, of sweeps old. You're able to watch them due to stray wreckage you gather and repurpose to this end. Well, that, and these tapes are supposed to be virtually indestructible. And you guess you could watch the one show that's still airing on modern era television, but the drastic decline of quality gives you a bit of a pause. On the other hand, you like to leave the good shows playing on repeat, the ones that make you contemplate your own existence, as much as you contemplate the workings of media itself. Mert, examine Dismas' body pillow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's Dismas.
My god.
What is going on here mentally? The absolute pride of your entire collection, you made it yourself. Ordinarily, this sort of thing would be used as a part of an imaginary physical courtship ceremony, but you and he have long since crossed that particular bridge. You just like having him around whenever you want him. Oh, yes. I
What
suppose
the hell was wrong with this?
I suppose I
Oh,
should
God.
explain what that means. No! No! Oh, yes, I suppose I should explain what that means. I brought up quite a few terms that have been left unexplained thus far. Let's get that out of the way now, shall we? Explain species mating procedures. This better be a joke page. This better be a joke page. What is this?
Feelings and how to destroy.
No! You explained the fucking quadrants again! You explain the I don't give a fucking shit about the quadrants. I know what they are. I read them like 6 times. I'm getting a drink. Alcoholic.
No, you're not.
It's not alcoholic, but I'm getting a drink. I'll be right back.
Am I allowed to put that man in gay people I do not respect?
All right, guys. I have a Polar brand raspberry and lime seltzer. I'm going to crack it open now. Take a sip.
I put this in gay people I do not respect.
All right, and I have absolutely forgotten what's on the screen, and let me look up, and oh!
I'm allowed to toss him into a blender if I...
we have the people who arguably made Dismas in chat. They could toss him into a blender if they wanted, but they haven't, and it's been 10 years.
I'm glad to know that I'm justified in my response at all times.
I would never do that. Okay, fair enough. All right.
Let's do it, man.
I will keep the social aspect of this relatively brief, as we are meant to return it to at a later time. For now, all you need to know is that the species' traditional relationship conventions fall into 4 distinct categories or quadrants of similar yet varying romantic notions. They are represented by easily recognizable color-coded symbols. These so-called quadrants are mates for chips, moral allegiances, auspitisms, and kismessitudes. Wow! A joke that people will get even less than Cardfight Vanguard. You found it. You found it.
I see card suits and I can't.
That was the theme song to Kamen Rider Blade, a season themed around cards. The flushed and pitched quadrants are the only ones currently relevant to our discussion, the former being characterized by a tender, more compassionate form of love, and the latter... I found another typo. I found another typo, boys. I found another typo. That's what the stream's for. I'm for working out those...
You're just proofreading.
I'm
10 years later.
I'm proofreading 10 years later. Oh, man. Why do you know so much about Kamen Rider? It's almost like you're into it. Yeah. Yeah, almost. Almost. Thank
it's
you
almost
so
like a
much.
year and a half ago.
Thank you for proofreading our comic. The editor of the editor. And the latter being much more tumultuous and contentious, but both being nonetheless equally as affectionate and important to these trolls. And what a remarkably sentimental band of creatures they are. Yes, trolls take their courtships rather seriously, almost to the point of being territorial on the issue. Finding a mate is the farthest thing from fun and games in these starry-eyed souls. Even the initial choice of who to romantically pursue is taken with great ponderance by most, and it is hardly, if ever, made on a whim and without due consideration. Sexual intimacy of any kind comes much, much later in the process. Long after the special summon has been duly chosen, the stakes here are unusually high for what you'd ordinarily expect from physical coupling, and this experience is rather life-altering, not by the nature of the act, but by the fact that they are doing so completely closes a troll off from ever bonding in such a manner with another. Each person only ever gets 2 shots at making this decision, one for either sexually intimate quadrant. Interesting. I didn't know that. Well, that's not... I guess that's not canon Homestuck, but that's canon to this. Any further details on this front, however, are not important to us at present. World building, yes, that's the word. You see, reproduction on this planet is not dependent on intercourse. Rather, it is actualized by artificial cloning. In a few select moments over the course of a troll's lifespan, they will be asked to go into their most conveniently located reproduction stable in order to leave behind some form of genetic material. These samples are to be handed off to the helpful and friendly service droids, robotic assistants charged with young ensuring comfortable as possible as you get back to society in the most literal sense there is. To be fair, this was glossed over in Homestuck. Wait, is this Homestuck lore? This is not Homestuck. Okay. You guys did they were confusing me. Wait, I'm confused. People are saying it is. Devs, you broke Ryan.
Ryan, just continue. It's fine. Don't think about it too
Okay,
hard.
I won't think about it. I'll shut off my brain. These offerings can be straightforward. This is wholly original, vast error. Eddie said it. Eddie is correct. These offerings can be as straightforward as a strand of hair, or one is more traditionally inclined, a sample of either blood or seed. Ew. After receiving the genetic material of choice, the droid then transfers it to a classified facility, where it will be stored until it is time to mechanically pupate new younglings, grubs as they call them. These grubs are crafted to be similar, yet different from their precursors, carrying their lineages and symbols back into the outside world once they mature. The precursors in question will then be known as the newer generation's ancestors, and it is customary for them to be long dead by the time their descendants have hatched. The end. Nope. I knew it! You fuckers. Every single troll, whether they know it or not, has an ancestor of shared blood and sigil. Lineage records used to be kept quite laboriously throughout this planet's history, though most of them have been lost to the sands of time by now due to the general structural decline the society experienced in its waning sweeps. It used to be so easy to know where you came from. Any troll who wished to find out about their ancestry could do so much without so much effort. Now, knowledge of the subject is scarce at best. Morsels of information pieced together through cross-analysis between fictionalized historical art pieces and word of mouth. In the past, it was a completely held belief that a descendant was fated to either follow in their ancestors' footsteps or subvert their legacies entirely. Some of these figures were heralded as champions of virtue or condemned as ruthless villains, and as such, many fables have since been crafted regarding the nature of particularly remarkable lives. Figures that broke the mold of importance in one way or another, their actions crystallizing into the fantastical epics and permanently etched into the cultural consciousness. But no good story ever comes from a place of complete fiction. Our 12 main ancestors' progenitors stand as a special case in history. As their descendants will also be, provided everything goes according to plan, these ancestors will all had a significant hand in crafting the new era their world was ushered into after their passing, as much as they had a hand in destroying it. Key pieces set to push certain events into motion, as tragic as they were regretfully necessary. Their tale is one that is commonly referenced, but never truly grasped in its entirety. As unfortunate consequence of technical inaccuracies tinged by personal bias and the loss of reliable information on the subject. Do not worry, the story will also be pieced together as we go along. It does feel as if I'm forcing too much information on you right from the start, doesn't it? I apologize. A measure of exposition is quite necessary here, however. There are a number of things that would not make much sense had you not been given the courtesy of slight pre-briefing, even if some of the broached topics feel all too familiar. Oh, I can tell you're curious. Allow me to give you a small hint, then. You might remember these words from earlier. Take them as a sign of things to come and a nod at what has already been. It all has something to do with the curse by blood. Now, let's pick up from where we left off. Merritt, check on Dismas. Oh yeah, he's doing just fine. I'm getting ready to go to my birthday party. Eldritch, is it your birthday?
It is Belch's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Eldritch. As always, he's giving you the best footage you could possibly ask for. Yeah, I'm 25. Happy birthday, Eldritch. The cream of the cream to your crop, like a match made in the cream of the crop, like a match made inside a virtual poker den. You can hear him yelling at you through your feed, demanding you answer him right now, you good-for-nothing, bulge-brained all-motherfucker. You decide to indulge him by turning on your based oculary operation buddy drone's boob drone auto chatter system. The specific drone continuously states anatomical facts relating to troll chests. What? It turns it on and the boob just talks about tits? Okay. He doesn't seem very fond of it. You could tell by all of the incoherent, angry growling. Merritt, check in on the blue guy. Huh.
Okay.
Huh. He's right. He does capture a lot of unfortunate videos from his friends.
Well, this is going to cringe comp.
You checking on the other blue guy. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Which is exactly the problem. You'd think that nothing out of the ordinary here. Okay.
Me when I check in Earthbound.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong here.
You'd think that with the amount of time he spends collecting various corpse parts from the parasitic undead, it would have resulted in at least a couple of yuck-worthy scrapes by now. It's never anything other than some light thriller melodrama fusion with him, though. It's sad, but not the kind of sad you're in the market for. Merritt, examine colorful cube! You've rigged this rudimentary puzzle toy into a weapon to be used against none other than yourself whenever you venture into your underground hall traps. Moving the sides will, in turn, rotate the various walls of the expansive room at a different angle, each leading to passageways that house a wide plethora of rigged devices that lie in wait for you, ready to unleash chaos on your ass. The goal is always the same, though.
I can tell when he means something he doesn't like, because you like pause.
Yeah, I read the goal is, and I saw hentai directly underneath is, and I was like, to reach your beloved hentai dungeon.
You say that max volume.
That's fine. Nobody in this house knows what hentai is. That's a good symbol. Isn't that the symbol for just men?
I think these are alchemical symbols.
Are they? Are you sure?
No.
Should I quote you on that? Isu says these are alchemical symbols.
Like.
Oh, Eddie says they are alchemical symbols.
I was right. You can't take my word on that.
Alright, I can't take you on your word on that. Before you get properly enraptured by your own toys.
They win Nancy Drew for a puzzle.
Thank you, Nancy Drew! We've thanked you so much in this goddamn stream, but thank you, Nancy Drew. Thank you, Lonnie Manella, for being Nancy Drew for 30 games and then not. Before you can get properly enraptured in your own toys, you remember that there is a plot you need to keep moving along. And your first order of business in that regard is to answer the 2 friends you've left on the back burner as you took part in your hilarious antics. Merritt, examine monitors. Ah.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Lots
god.
of
Oh
them.
no! Albion.
Oh no, he's fucking dead.
Oh. Albion's crying.
Oh shit.
Arcjek might be dead.
Arctic is
Arcjek
dead,
might be
which was the-
Arcjek might be dead. Woof woof. Oh yeah, I guess that's the dog boy.
Dog boy.
Why is the nerd one just talking to a gnome? There's a lot going on here. I think Taz is just punching a wall. It's great. These monitors display the video feeds from the small cameras you've implanted in secret compartments through your friends' hives. They were all installed inside hollowed-out televisions, along with your desktop computer sitting at the very center of your personal observation tower. You're very committed to your aesthetic. There are 11 cameras in total, one for each of the 11 people you need to watch over, including one in your own hive. What? As if you wouldn't include yourself in the constant hounding for missteps? That would be totally unfair to everyone involved. There are no other cameras, just 11. There are especially no cameras for as of yet undisclosed 12th party. As far as you're concerned, 11 is the only number that matters. Merritt, examine desktop.
Oh my god, he's got Bon Jovi. Why is Junko from Danganronpa here? Toontown to the background. Meet sexy singles join free.
Oh no. Can I show any of this on stream? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there's so much.
There's a lot going on here, guys.
I'm scrolling down. Oh, I can't scroll down any further. Your desktop is Your desktop's an abhorrent hodgepodge of toolbars and obvious spam that you carefully cultivated in order to slow down anything you try to do. You're also the worst browser you could find, Galena, because you're no coward and enjoy surfing the net on hard mode. Oh, God. It's horrible. Also, who's been drawing dicks? Your Scorp theme is Tit-tastic Temptations? You would think this is a custom-made theme given your now twice aforementioned eclectic tastes. Unfortunately, it's not. Not unfortunate for you, that is, but certainly unfortunate for everyone else, including myself currently. What a regret. The, the narrator? Including myself currently. What regrettable turns of fate your planet has taken to lead us here. Regardless, you left a rousing game of Toontown with your friend earlier. Blue Dog must be wondering where you went. Merritt, answer Blue Dog. Woof woof.
Woof, woof.
I guess that's me, motherfucker.
Yeah, you already
I know.
voiced him.
Are you alive?
Nah.
Oh. Alright. I guess I'll go lay down or something.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. You can't just be sleeping peeping on the TO night. You know the drill, it's game time.
When he goes to sleep, do you think he paces around his bed and then he lays down?
Yeah.
Well, it's been a game time for a while now, and it was great. But then you vanished and left me all alone. It sort of ruined my flow.
Oh my fucking god, you wise as many lungs. You're the only one with the real deal know-how on this front, and you thought I was still... Hold on. And you thought I was still aching on about small potato-fried pseudo-feels? Badly rendered games where you flap your arms at a barren boy with politically undertoned furnishings? My favorite kind of game, but you know the big deal is starting to be pushed out right from under us.
I'm getting his quirk, the blue one. It ends with that because he's panting because he's a dog.
Oh.
You talk of big deals in games, but in my eyes, these are just alternate words for things like, say, harassment. or twisted flights of romantic fancy. I guess it depends on what you want to call it in the moment. It's probably both at the same time. Woof.
Whatever. Did you see him tonight?
No. Don't know why. He should have been there. That's partially why I was going to take a short snooze. Figured it'd be worth a quick check. Or if that still doesn't happen, a brief visit to Dreamland before everything starts getting hectic.
Gonna bring him the papers, I'm guessing. Which, by the way, just want to let you know that's still real dumb headwork on your end, bastard bloods. Why read about what doesn't matter in the long run? Not gonna be touching and feeling all up on destiny and end-form righteousness soon enough. Life and times of plastic battle pieces won't be the first thing to look towards.
Yeah, well, it was just a bit of stunt at first. But I started and just don't feel right stopping. Had to keep going. Like a civic duty. Not even really about the content. Provides a nice visual and makes a testament on how outrageous it's become at this point. Haven't done that yet, so I might as well.
Sounds like a big excuse to steal my flavorful Stalins. Don't forget to be who you are. I know you don't have much of a personality besides everyday normal guy, and I know you're getting that through your thick papa skull. You know what? There's another thing inside of you, and on the outside of you, and it represents who you are. It's called being a dog.
Thick puffer skull.
Big papa skull.
Am I not being that enough? With how I literally make dog noises? To show how dog-esque I am?
Oh, dogs can't talk, can
Oh, right. Woof, arf, bark, bark.
they? Can't type neither. There we fucking go. Now you're 100% original. You got it, Taco. Now hurry it up with the zzz. You don't have more than a couple hours before its first impact. Yeah, for sure. Nighty-night. See ya.
Barrett, answer the other troll.
I like the dog.
Me too.
I like the dog.
Alright, so...
Oh, this guy just talks normal, like, whoa.
Yeah, this one does just talk normal. Who would... I guess me. Who is this? I don't even know who this is. Is this a girl or a guy? I don't even know.
Moonkid says him. You're gonna
You'll
love him.
love him. Okay. Great. It's this fucking guy. Oh no. Hey. So, I believe you told me that everything is going to be upended, correct?
What?
All of those things you spoke of earlier about us taking action, starkly imminent planetary destruction.
Oh, right, those things. Couldn't understand you. Between the golden shovel you got caught in your throat and the flagrant jackhole taking over your visage.
I know who this is. I know this guy's a dickhead. You petulant wriggler. What has become of you? You used to be such a distinguished individual.
God, we've been doing this.
Fish puns. Apparently we are. And now I have even more to say. First of all, you do not deserve to use any sort of marine-based wordplay, especially not in my presence. Second, just don't make fish puns at all. Ever.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, Bo. Thought you would appreciate a player playing into your hand. Aren't you the entire world's supply of royal function reclamation? At least one who ruminates it by the fire under a priceless painting of an aquatic merblevine.
I am. And one of the only two of us left from our specific place in the hierarchy of our oh no. I know where this voice is going. Perhaps you should learn to shape back up and duly fulfill the role you've been
Doesn't
granted.
look like Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, it's not Shadow. I mean, it kind of sounds like Shadow.
You sound a little bit like Shadow.
Instead of disregarding all semblance to decency and dragging your heritage through the turbidites. Snake. We're brothers, Jeans. It would do you some good, despite how little value you hold as a member of your strata at this point. Furthermore, aquatic-related witticisms are most novice and etiolated form of sea-dweller idiosyncrasy. They are idiotic and worthless, and any and all who legitimately engage in the practice are only fit to be viewed in the same manner.
This guy feels like a Kiva character.
It is my belief that the reason it became such a widely understood convention in the first place was due to nothing more than a bad joke taken out of proportion. And so I will continue to view them as such.
Do I gotta respond to this? Didn't understand what the fuck how you just said.
I like how somebody just said, read him in the voice of Ben Shapiro, please. I've got excellent news. I still, to this day, have no idea who that is.
Oh my god, I wish that were
I've
me.
only ever heard his name. I don't know who he is. I've never looked him up, and I've never heard him talk. So I have no idea what he sounds like.
You live in the golden
I
era.
honest to God, have no idea who Ben Shapiro is.
Don't tell us.
Oh my God, lucky you. Yeah, I don't even know who he is. He's just a guy. A guy? I figured he was a politician. Is that true?
No.
No?
Well, I mean, talks politics.
Oh, he's like a politics guy? Okay.
Yeah, I think he's like fake, not entirely certain.
Oh, okay. Ryan, you're this close to making him sound like the Joker. Like Mark Hamill Joker.
Society.
Yes, it's me, Mark Hamill Joker. Batman. How I love to see you. Yeah, exactly. Huge right-wing dude. He has several terrible books. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'd never heard of this guy until like a couple months ago. And I will continue to not think about him. All right, you already read your lines, I'm assuming.
Okay, but consider the fact that I don't wanna.
You don't wanna? Once again, a rather poor and juvenile excuse. You never want to do anything of real importance, it seems. This is a serious issue that we need to discuss, but I'll relent for now. I wanted to come here civilly with a different topic to begin with. You're the one who started the scene by deciding to respond with petty insults instead of answering my inquiry properly.
Yeah, something questions.
I like this character, you know why?
Why?
I can read his dialogue.
Fair enough.
Oh, God.
Oh god.
Teeth. You never addressed the original one, but I'll take it as a positive response in the matter regardless, since I was only seeking verification. My more important piece would be regarding any potential preservation of belongings. I understand that most things will be lost, but is there any method besides the obvious of sparing a portion of them to your knowledge?
If you already know, then why the fuck are you asking? Said it yourself. Most of it's going to be vaporized, and I said that was the point. The glyphics made crystal clear. We're not going to be here anymore after these giant-ass rocks crater our lives into the ground. No more living spaces, no more cushy ego-stroking horses, no more divine wines, and definitely no more of your hoity-toity pleasure sword-packing gender-politic groups rabble-rousing on the streets about
I gotta
you need
scroll.
to slow down.
I know. I was waiting for you to stop reading, but you keep going.
About how they live on a higher plane because they don't have any plush chest tanks. It's just gonna be us, and wherever it is, we go from here to the void of new beginnings. So you best be getting ready to readjust your life plan. Think it's high time you get to doing that.
High tide time. Well then, I definitely have plenty of my own concerns on the matter, and not just about the aforementioned. Ignoring some of what you said, I was more worried about the possessions I felt that I might need in a situation like this. I'm simply trying to prepare, though I can see why you're not going to be of any real assistance either way. Not entirely sure why I bothered either. I should have known better about the odds of a useful response coming from you.
Then, why are you talking to me? Seems like, as usual, you're making your own issues out for yourself here.
Because I presumed it would be worth my while to give this instance of researching a shot. However, it is now clear that it wasn't worth as much as I initially hoped. It's not exactly an issue, more that it is just a slight disappointment. And with that out of the way, I really do not have much more to say to you, which seems to me like a favorable outcome for all involved. We might as well be done here. So unless you, against all odds, do have anything else of importance that you'd like for me to know, I'll be on my way.
Just one. Your stroke game weak.
Delightful. Murret, remind yourself of what's important. You think you've had enough of the so-called natural order of things for approximately the entire rest of your life. It's time to have some fun before the real show starts. And so, your part is over for the moment. As you pursue your little thrill-chasing detour, we will move on to our very last introduction in this section. Let us try being the blue guy once more. Oh. He is blue.
That's not very blue.
No, well, he's yellow, but like blue energy. Ah, there we go. It seems like the final member of our initial half group is available to us at last. As we've seen, he is one of the two aforementioned blue guys. We are not yet in a position to reveal his true name, that comes later, but the nondescript moniker fits him just as well, or so he would think. Truly a pity. Regardless, we will have to patiently wait for when the opportunity for a formal introduction presents itself. For now, blue guy, look at papers. Predict awakening of heroes of breath, rage, blood, life, and hope. You've just finished your time-honored tradition of nightly news fetching. Fetch the paper. Fetch the paper because he's a dog. On the golden moon of Prospect. The actual delivery is still to be made, but it occurs to you that you should take a moment to go over the paper before you pass it off to him. This place is practically a second home to you at this point. The least you can do is keep on top of the local happenings. You share this moon with 5 other slumbering members of your group, which the local inhabitants have celebrated as heroes for countless eras. They are all supposed to be waking up soon. Taking a look at the printed information in your hands, you notice a customary guesstimate on your friend's eventual awakenings, along with a very handsome picture of yourself and the nice press operator who spends most of his time thanking you profusely for... You're not sure what exactly? Just being here, you suppose? He seems rather grateful for whatever it is you seem to be doing, at any rate. There's also a headline that worries you a little. Blue guy. Ponder worries. This looks like it. I was gonna say it looks like an Isu character, but it kind of looks like Isu.
What?
No, look. Looks like you. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
You don't want to respond, do you? Got him. This moon and its twin counterpart, Durst, both revolve around a mysterious essence of unlimited creative potential known to them as Skaya. It has been around since the conception of this medium, feeding the little creatures with endless tales of fate, predestination, and salvation. My brain shut off. These two moons, however, once held starkly contrasting views on its existence and purpose. You see, while Prospect worshipped the boundless possibilities the latent nucleus represented, so intimately tied to their beloved hero's growth as people, Durst has grown to despise it, out of fear that these very same heroes would utilize said force as a catalyst for ruin and destruction. These opinions did not come from a vacuum. While the Durstites were always meant to be antagonistic in nature, certain outside influence have swayed their minds across the eons as I watched over this universe. Far away from the soothing lulls and promises that come from Skaya's benevolent light, it is harder to stop the nefarious dismal whispers that seep through the cracks of the furthest ring. Unfortunately, there was not much I was able to do in order to stop this, and even less as time went on its steady march, but I'm getting ahead of myself. As tensions kept rising between the two kingdoms, their respective crowds grew restless. Mass panic over the game and its players fanned the flames of war in the opposing lands, and their agents grew bolder, more desperate, way more disruptive to the unfolding of the game session than was originally intended. Until one day, the seemingly dormant Crucible reacted to the turmoil without warning, revoking access to its well of knowledge with the creation of a nigh impenetrable force field, in turn of events that, admittedly, caught even myself off guard, but for but a moment. This resulted in an eventual and hesitant truce between the two moons, two kingdoms formerly at war, now working together with the aim of releasing Skya from its prison. No longer was it viewed as the passive, inanimate source of information from before, but rather as a powerful living entity, angered and disapproving over their past choices. Little do they know that it was Skya's plan all along to bring them closer together. It seems to have worked quite nicely so far. And while our blue guy knows none of these points through personal accounts and retellings originating from his moon's many inhabitants, I am the only one who has all of the little details. The only one who can see the full picture. I am the only one who would know. I created all of this, after all.
Chill.
Who dat? I mean, the author? The person who made the comic? All of you? The devs? Do you think we should stop?
I think we should probably wrap it up.
Yeah, it's been 3 hours, so.
Has it?
Yeah.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, it's been 3 hours.
Good job, everyone.
We've been narrating this to you this whole time. Holy shit, 3 hours. Yeah. Yeah. I've been streaming for 3 hours. We're gonna read more of this, right? Because it's pretty good.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We will be reading more of this for sure.
Dog.
I will try to give you guys like a message on Twitter to let you know when I'm gonna do it. But thank you for watching, and thank you for reading along with us. It's been very fun. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys were here too. It's
Yeah,
very
I'm
fun
glad
to
you guys
get
were
some
here.
dev info.
Yeah, right. I thought I just heard something in my basement.
That was just probably me moving.
Oh, it was you?
Yeah.
You're in my basement?
I'm in your basement.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. No, that makes sense. Oh, it's somebody upstairs. Thank you for the follow. I got quite a lot of follows today. Prepare to be hugely disappointed when my next stream turns out to be us reviewing fucking Pretty Cure costume designs.
Do that.
Or whatever.
No, that sounds fun. We should do that.
You think we should rank the Precure costume
know.
designs?
At some point.
Could be something. Really glad I forced you to do this for a laugh and it paid off. Yeah, it did. It did. Thank you all for the follows. Thank you for watching. Isu, I might see you later because we might end up watching Den-O. And by later, I mean whenever Nox is ready. I'm getting a lot of follows by Isu. All right. I'll see you guys. I'm not sure what the next stream is gonna be. The past 2 streams have been the perfect example of me saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna stream today. I'm gonna take a break." But I've streamed every day consistently for the past 5 days, which is pretty rare nowadays. I'm looking forward to you playing Snowbound Blood. Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I wanted to read it, because I hear Snowbound Blood's really good. But we will get to that. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.